Alright. I'm gonna get started pretty quick here, because I didn't do, like, I'm doing less with my workouts, so I don't feel as tired, which is good, and I need to work back up to what I was doing before. So just starting off this week after getting done being sick is a good week. It's kind of like a gradual week of basically just do light and then go work your way. Oh, I got more shirts, by the way. An All Might shirt. I have several One Piece shirts and a few Kinger shirts from Digital Circus. But we're going to get one of these done, hopefully. I don't think I want to do more than one. I'm tired. I want to hop off and just watch some shows before I go to bed. And I have to eat a lot of food. Yesterday, I was down in calories and carbs. I weighed myself after the gym today before I really ate anything. And I lost like fucking 3 pounds somehow, like from yesterday. So obviously it's not all muscle or fat, but water and food and all that stuff. But I think that's another reason why. Because my diet was low, my sleep was like, eh. So, anyways, I think we'll get started. I've been uploading videos. Oh, I have like an extra 40 fan missions played or so. So whatever I did yesterday, whatever I said yesterday, that plus another 40. So I probably have like a little over 300 done, I think. All right, anyways. And I will do my best to do the workout streams. I haven't skated because of the rain, but also because of the, being tired, sick, all that stuff. Whenever I get my new shipment of shit, whenever that comes in, because I called them today, I will be a lot more inclined to get back into it, like at least a few times a week. Because my main goal is still lifting. All right. This fan mission is called Seeds of Doubt. It came out in 2001. The mission briefing is Garrett is holed up in a safe. Oh, I thought it was broken English again. Hold up, not holded. I'm dumb. Garrett is holed up in an old keeper's safe house. His activities in his local part of the city has drawn him too much unwanted attention. He is now low on funds and equipment and must venture out to resupply. There have been a number of recent murders that have caused the City Watch to increase their patrols around the sector of town. They should not be a problem for one such as himself. And that's for the briefing. Any notes? Nothing else? No. Time to refill your purse, grab 1,000 in gold. Word has it the Hammerites have captured your friend, Mara. Free her. Gems make a nice prize. Steal 375 worth. Oh, in gems. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. There has been enough murders around here already. Don't kill anyone. You know, it's funny, because I'm trying to, like, actually gain strength and weight back. And since I'm not really trying to force feed myself, because I hate doing that, I'm actually, like, staying the same or, like, slightly losing, and I fucking hate it. But I'm getting compliments at the gym, though, which is good, I guess. Like, it's not like I'm not strong, but I'm not as strong as I used to be. Because it's been a while, and obviously I'll get it back. There's no doubt in my mind. I just trust the process and be patient. Ooh, this looks kind of cool. Alright, so far I'm liking this. Where's the jankiness? I'm kidding. I mean, granted, some of them are, like I said, I think it's about a meme at this point for me, that some of the old ones are janky, but some of the old ones are pretty good too. What is this? What is that? What is this? Picture game. I'm kidding. Okay, Constantine sword, blackjack, 1 water arrow, 2 rope arrows, lock picks, and that's it. Okay, that's funny. Now this, I like these. I like like I said the other day. That's actually pretty cool. I said I like the old fan missions for nostalgia, What's up, Cygnus? I like him for nostalgia, and I'm gonna be sad when there's no more to play because the newer ones, obviously, there'll be more maiden stuff. But there's always, you know, like, you know, basically either speedrunning them, ghosting them, or whatever too as well. But I will say some of the older ones have been kind of not great. But or they might have like one thing in it that might not be the best either as well. But I still like I mean, I think out of everything said and done, there's no way he saw me. I'm saving randomly too, by the way, because I'm dumb. Alright. I think out of everything said and done, though, there's only been like a few fan missions I've like completely not enjoyed. And you gotta realize too that I'm just a very salty gamer as it is. So it's like, oh, that's probably not good. Let's not do that again. So like, even though it might not feel like I'm enjoying the game, sometimes I still am. Well, it depends on. But yeah. I'll have to show you guys the rest of the shirts that I got. Afterwards. I got all my shirts, I think, in like, basically in one day. Except for the other shirt, the one Kinger shirt. So I have one All Might shirt, and I want to get a few more All Might shirts. I have 3 One Piece shirts that are basically just the Straw Hat, Skull and Bones. One for working out, one for casual, and then I got another one in a different color for working out, I guess. I don't know. Because the workout shirts kind of get ruined fast with the belt. And then I got 2 Kinger shirts, besides the him riding the bull one. This is pretty cool. I also got him sitting there saying, I'm right behind you, aren't I? And then I feel like I'm starting to think or some shit like that. Yes, Garrett? Do you want to say something? Nothing in there. So I am tired, but not as tired as I was, because I did 1 set of 3 at 405 for deadlifts. And then dude, fucking the longest part of my workout was waiting for the person to hop off the fucking hip thruster machine, which was whatever. I'm not really stressed about it. But it was like literally 25 minutes, I think, just to wait for that. It was kind of insane, to be honest. And then I did I did a few warm-up sets because I kind of like cooled down. I did 2 sets of 8 at 405 for hip thrusters, and then 2 sets of 8 for back extension. And I felt pretty good. I think I was just overtraining. I think I didn't want to think about overtraining because I go 100 and literally 100 and fucking basically like 120%.
Oh, this is not good.
What's not good? Oh shit! I didn't even see that. Yeah, that really isn't good. You know, actually, what's more impressive is how he's actually still up there. To be honest, I mean, I know there's like 5 knives, but I don't think they can actually fucking hold somebody up there. That might be a sword, and 5 daggers or 4 daggers. That's not good. Garrus praise the builder. But after doing all that, I still went for a 30-minute walk, and I feel okay. Oh. Okay, well, before we do that, we'll read. We got reading to do, which is fine. Yeah, he doesn't look like he's having fun. I'm standing under his blood pile. I'm just starting to realize he's dripping blood, and that's like following on me. Build your roofs of dead wood, build your walls of dead stone, build your dreams of dead thoughts, come crying, laughing, singing, back to life, takes what you steal, and pulls the skin from your dead bones shrieking. I know, right? Who the fuck is that? Oh, Beazles. Oh, yeah. Good, fuck him, dude. Fuck pedophiles and rapists, they should be fucking killed. If there's 100% like evidence of someone being a pedophile or a rapist, they should just be fucking killed, period, end of story. That's it. Oh, he's actually no, he killed the kid. He killed a child actually. He'll still get killed in prison. You fuck with a kid, you're gonna no, fuck him. Fuck him. Good. They should be. I'm not really for the death penalty in like most cases, unless like there's 100% proof that someone is basically what I just said. You fuck with a kid, pedophile, rapist. But obviously, the reason why the death penalty, I'm not for it. For most cases, like, well, I think the hard part is proving 100%, like getting definitive evidence sometimes on if someone is or isn't. But yeah, how's it going, Beezles? From the abandoned trickster's temple. Pagan shenanigans, yeah, basically pagan shenanigans. I think it's impressive that they fucking stuck him up there. Like, they should do a Mythbusters. They should get like a dummy that weighs about as much as an average human and see if that actually fucking works. I don't know. That seems pretty impressive to me. I don't feel like that would actually work well. Plus, you gotta get the fucking daggers through the fucking body into the wood. That sounds pretty crazy. Alright, we got a lot of reading here. Fucking Jesus. Yeah, I don't really, I feel like the only time, like, I've thought about it for a long time, and I think the only time death penalty should be used is if there's definitive evidence of what I just said. I don't want to repeat myself, but of those type of people, and that they should just be done. That's it. You don't fuck with children. You don't fuck with basically you just don't fuck with children. You don't do any of that shit. Basically. I mean, I'll be honest. When I heard that he killed a child, right then and there, I said just give him the death penalty. That's it. That's it. Right then and there. I don't even need to know anything else. I've read so much shit. I'm not even on social media anymore for how pissed off I am, which is good motivation for the gym. But I can't go on social media anymore because all this shit I'm fucking seeing is just disgusting. Anyways, 7:30:34. Things are starting to slow down around here. Although my last job paid well, the wife is already starting to nag me about our finances. I've reassured her that all is well by buying her a jeweled necklace. That should keep the hag off my back for a while. Jesus Christ. 8:27:34. It's been 5 weeks since I last got paid. If I don't receive some more work soon, I'll be forced to seek employment elsewhere. That won't be a good thing. My hands have been smooth from doing non-physical labor. I have grown to love this business of profiting by paying thieves to acquire artifacts, then selling them to the fools that seek them. I just wish I began this line of work when I was younger instead of that hideous time I spent in the silver mines. Yeah. But, anyways, how's everybody doing tonight? I'm actually doing really well that I'm not overdoing it on my workouts. But I'm going to slowly ramp up my workouts when I feel better. I mean, my diet and sleep are pretty good, except for yesterday my diet wasn't the best. I love talking about lifting, if you guys haven't noticed. Lifting, gaming is something I talk about. Psychology, too, I guess, a lot. Okay. 9934. A strange fellow has approached me. My offer of a handshake went unanswered as he blatantly demanded my service. He ignored me when I asked his name, and he began to describe some artifact he was seeking. Because I was insulted, his words fell deaf upon me. That is, until I heard the part about 10,000 gold coins. It seems he is after a rare golden skull. Never hearing of such an item, I told him I would have to ask my friend Roderick, the antique dealer who lives just down the road from here. He merely smiled and told me that wouldn't be an option and that he'll return here in 1 week. 9:10:34. Roderick is dead. Could this have been what the shady character meant by that won't be an option? I've dealt with many unsavory characters before, but there's something about this man that sends shivers up my spine. It's as though he looks straight through you and into your very soul. I'd rather not have anything to do with his person, but his offer of 10,000 gold is one I can't refuse. I'd better start my search for location of the skull. Something tells me I do not want to disappoint this man. 9:11:34. Turns out the skull is closer than I could have imagined. It is being kept at the local Hamrite temple. There's no way I could get this thing myself, so I've hired a beautiful young thief named Mara. Seems she is quite an artist and is no stranger to a dangerous task, like breaking into a Hamrite establishment. My offer of 1,000 gold coins was instantly met with a demand of 5,000. I told her that she was asking for more than it's worth. I don't think she believed me, but I got her to agree on a payment of 2,000 gold coins. Maybe when she returns, I'll ask her to join me in my secret room. The hell is that supposed to mean? What's up, chill? I lift? No, I don't lift. I don't lift at all. I lift. I just lift in games, just to, coin purses. I'm against it. Okay, we read that. Change the intake. Boot on the bike because it's about to break. Other than that, all is chill. Okay. How is the bike going overall? Nice. Very good. Well, I'm glad you're doing good, Beezles. I'm glad Karis is doing. How are you doing, Joe? How's it going? Progress on leg extension is stalled. What are you doing? That whole secret room thing is... I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a sus comment or not. 9/16/34. 5 days have passed, and I haven't heard from Mara. I can only assume she was caught and is probably now being held in Cragscleft. The strange fellow returned as he said he would. I felt very cold in his presence and feared for my life. His face was emotionless as I told him I didn't have the skull, so I hastily told him its location. He smiled and thanked me for the information. He then told me that he could do the rest himself and that I will be the first. I have no idea what he meant by that, and I continued to feel cold until he had left my house. I really hope we don't have to cross paths again. Well, I don't think you guys are going to cross paths again. I think you're dead, bud. This fan mission, yes, I've been playing a lot of older fan missions. Single legs. So I feel like when you stall out on something, you need to check on all aspects of your life at this point, right? Because it's a lifestyle. So you need to check on your diet, your sleep, and are you actually basically kind of pushing yourself with your leg press. Leg press? No, leg extension, sorry. So are you well, it also depends on what your main goal is too. Like if you're doing like, 3 to 4 sets of like, well, you said you're doing 9 reps. So 9 reps, I don't know how many sets. So 100 pounds, 9 reps at 100 pounds. So if you're doing like, let's just say 3 sets, maybe the next week go 3 sets at like maybe, I don't know, like maybe add 5 pounds if you want to do that. I'm not sure what you're going with though as a whole. I feel like focusing on leg extensions doesn't matter too much. If you're looking for leg size, then I would focus more on squats and deads is what I would do. But I'm not sure what your goal is. 975. Okay, got you. Oh. Okay. Well, that's new.
I'm not even gonna comment.
Yep, there's a sex dungeon, I think. Bigger, stronger quads. Okay, so bigger, stronger quads is going to be... I would say you're going to want to do squats. You're going to want to do squats. Leg extensions are going to be good, too, as well. But if you want bigger, stronger quads, I would do squats. I would do leg extensions, leg press. Let's see what else. Bulgarian squats. Do split squats. An older lady tried opening my apartment door. Sorry, I got the wrong door. Oh, that's so cute. Ah. The thing I've had much more saves with growing my quads with extensions over squats. It's just finally plateauing. How is your diet looking and how's your sleep? Has anything changed with diet or sleep? Guest book. Jason Gasman Hayashi. Paul Schizo. What's his face? Charlie Child's Play Van Dyke. Theodipus Rex, Jake CDX Noble, and Roots, who's not sure if he's been here or not. You're not sure if you're... How the fuck are you not sure if you've been to that place? Also, have you tried taking any deload week or anything like that too as well? I'm not sure what the rest of your workout looks like. I think we talked about it a little bit, but I forgot. Because I've been, like, the past, I don't know how long, but I've been taking in, like, on average, I'm about, okay, so I'm 5'8", about, like, maybe, well, anywhere from, like, 206 to maybe, like, 208, maybe 209, depending on, like, true weight. And for me, I basically taken about, on average, 200 grams of protein a day with about 250 to 300 carbs a day, too, as well. And hydration is important, too. I've been trying to take in about, like, 80 ounces of water. And then fat, I haven't been really tracking, but my fat's been a bit low, for sure. Oh, someone else is dead. My fat's been probably, like, 50 or 60. I've been trying to add more olive oil in when I'm cooking to up the fat more. And it shouldn't be that hard to get fat in, but I'm trying to get good fats. Sings we a dances of wolves who smells fear and slays the coward. Sings we a dances a man who smells gold and slays his brother. I mean, that is kind of actually true. Have you tried doing maybe a different type of... Well, if you haven't tried, like, maybe you know, changing diet, sleep habits, or anything like that. Maybe taking like rest or something like that, like a deload week or whatever. I'm not sure if you're going hella heavy or what, but the only thing I can think about doing is maybe a different variation of if you still want to stick with leg extensions, like maybe negatives or something like that. You're doing single leg. You can always do 2 legs. You can also do like you know, basically slow and controlled. Like just go slow and controlled with all the motions. You can do like kind of negatives if you want to do that too as well, like different variations of it. If that's what you're looking for. Yeah, I mean it really depends on how your body takes it, right? Because, you know, if you're natural, there's only so much you're gonna be able to do. And if you do it properly, you can actually get, I mean, you can get some pretty fucking decent strength naturally, to be honest. And if you're consistent with a lot of stuff and just keep at it and do proper deloads and take care of yourself. Oh, it's already open. Fuck me. Forgot about that. That's the way I came in, actually. Then you should be basically solid. Because it might be like, maybe your quads are just like, you know what? We're kind of done right now. And you can just take like a week to either, you know, take off and do active recovery stuff, or you can do a lighter week, like just a lot lighter week, and see how your body feels. But keep your diet like still on point. That would be like my, the fuck? That would be like my best bet, or best advice, I should say, I could give. What the fuck? Oh, it's a ladder. I miss lifting heavy. Oh, I miss it. I miss skating too. You know, I'm very thankful that I'm actually have a lot of things in my life that I actually am very passionate about. I'm just passionate about life. And hey, look at that! No one redeemed the redeem thankful, and I'm being thankful. Look at that, guys. I'm a changed man. Nah, there's a lot of goals that I have, which is good, and I'm very disciplined in most areas. But it's like at the same time, like I get burnt out really quick because I have too many goals. Lifting, gaming, and now skating. Oh, this douchebag doesn't see me. Like there's, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Is it the same archer? That archer's...
Was that you?
Is that the same archer? That can't be the same archer. That guy's too... That would be way too quick.
Oh, well. Is that you?
I'm so happy I got all my shirts.
Gotta stop jumping it. No.
I think my next, I hope this guy's sleeper, is he... Okay. Hold on.
Huh?
Just making sure. My favorite music in Thief, and some of the best music, gaming music of all time. I can't hear the music because that guy's snoring. I might knock him out. He's pissing me off. Shut up! I'm trying to listen to this music, asshole. Alright, we're done. What was I gonna say? I honestly think this is some of the best music in gaming. Like, I'm not saying it's the best, but it's at least, it's up there. It's fucking up there. I want to say it's the best, but it's hard to say. The Ramirez basic music, I don't know, that just fucking hits something just different about this. The first time I heard that, I'm like, oh my god. I got a fucking hard on when I listened to it the first time. Oh, it's getting louder. Yes. Don't worry, I'm not gonna cream myself, guys. It's such good music. It's just such good fucking music. You know what? We don't have to actually worry. No one's gonna come in here anyways. I like that. That's good. That's very good. I don't want to go out there. I'm gonna go out this way. Let's see if there's anything else in here so we can listen to this music for a little bit longer. No, there's nothing else. Wait, what? There's something over there. Alright, let's go out the bottom. Basically, it really is, yeah. It just... I don't know, dude. There's something about the fucking music that just fucking is just so fucking good to me. Like, I do think it's objectively really good music, though. I just should make my mission just the Ramirez basement music everywhere. There's more than one.
Who goes there?
And I'm surprised I didn't get caught there.
Don't see anything now.
Can I even, like, what? How do you want me to do this? Okay, hold on. I think this is doable. Very weird, but yep, okay. I'm not supposed to go inside, I don't think. I don't think there's anything else inside. There's not even a door, dude. Is there even a door in here? I don't save on... Never save on ropes. Never save on ropes.
Someone making noise?
Oh, fuck you. We'll just wait until it goes by. What else was I gonna say? I don't know what I was saying. Forgot. I think after this mission, I will probably call it. Unless I can play... Unless this mission's very short and there's another short mission, which I don't know if that's gonna happen. But I'd rather just... I think I'm just... No, we're gonna call it regardless after this. So I can eat and relax. Tomorrow, I have to do a few things before I stream, but I can stream. And then Saturday I can probably stream, but I may not stream because we'll see how the things go. I do want to take time off. I don't know. I wish I didn't have to sleep.
Hey, what was that noise?
I wish I didn't have to sleep. If I didn't have to sleep, I'd just be basically working out, learning shit,
That's the last time I
and
jumped.
basically playing games. If there's no recovery time, oh my god, my ass would be in the gym actually a lot more. Half my day in the gym, half the day at home. Davos weapons. Davos? Davos. Probably should make a hard save in case something bad happens, since we're about, you know, kind of getting closer to the...
Hello? Is someone there?
Shut up, Benny, you piece of shit. Wait, what? Does he actually go? No fucking way, dude.
Was that you?
Ain't no fucking way he goes inside there, right?
Nothing here now.
This, oh, okay. That's the Ramirez music. The outside of Ramirez music.
People look up at me, get all the light and get all...
Wait, what? Oh, there's a fucking camera, dude. What the fuck? I didn't see the... You know what's funny?
Hello?
Is every time I play Thief 1, the fucking camera here, it doesn't look like a fucking... Dude, can you suck a dick, dude? The camera... those fucking cameras in Thief 1 are just... They don't even look like cameras. They just, like, blend in. I don't know why. I don't really recognize them.
Someone making noise?
Benny, go fucking drop in the fucking lake, you worthless sack of shit. Fucking drunken asshole. I'll be honest. I'm trying not to get caught by the fucking guards. This fucking... I'm gonna steal everything this guy has now for having a fucking camera. 2 noisemakers, that's mine. 2 flash bombs, not yours anymore, douchebag. There's a key there or some shit. He has 2 flash bombs and 2 noisemakers. This is what you call fucking weapons? What are you, fucking poor? I should knock your bitch ass out just for the fucking... You know what? We'll knock his ass out after we're done with everything. Just to prove that we can stealth. The camera's bleeding. Wait, the camera's bleeding? The camera's... okay, I gotta hit the camera now. What the fuck? Once again, I learned something new playing this game. What is this guy... where the fuck... wait, where was that at? Hold on. Oh, it was like on the fucking easy.
Who's there?
Why does Benny own... I swear to God, half this town is just Benny's. I'm gonna attack this one and see what happens. Fuck that douchebag. Oh, that's not good. That's good. Well, if he's not poor, he's now poor. Asshole. Fuck you and your alarm system. I think I broke the camera. The camera's dead. It might actually bleed too as well. Did you hear the first hit that I did on it? The first hit was like a hit, like it sounded like metal, but it also sounded like you hit a guard. That's wild. Fuck you, Benny, you piece of dog shit. Go drown yourself in alcohol, you piece of shit.
Who's noising about, Ben?
Benny was. Throw his ass in Crag's Cleft. Think we're okay? Plumsy's good. Moss, water, water, water. Holy water! Jeez. We won't knock her out. Oh, I should have knocked out the other guard. Sorry, I gotta take your money. Anything else over here? Nope. Okay, goodbye.
This isn't right.
I swear to God, Benny, if you fucking do something, I'm gonna kill you. He heard me. He heard me. He's like, you know what? I want to be able to drink tonight.
Hello? Is someone there? Oh, well.
What's down there? Okay, well, let's go over here first. How's it going, Cyber? Can I somehow... Oh, that was useless. That was pretty useless. Bad news. That's not bad news. No, that's not good. I had a Phasey's oddities. I think water arrows or moss arrows are oddities. Plumsy's not an oddity either. The fuck?
Hey.
Don't do it. 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 Don't do it.
Someone there.
Oh, I got fucked. Oh, I got fucked again. Cause I'm okay. Three computer parts broke suddenly. That is pretty fucking bad news. Hopefully it's not the RAM. I'm hoping to the builder that one of them is not the RAM. The RAM or the GPU. Funny enough, I think the CPU and the GPU were the most expensive parts before. And now the RAM is just, dude, it's fucking... The RAM is ramming people. Okay. Yeah, that does suck. Could have been worse, but no, that does suck.
Who's noising about then?
That does suck. I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't see anything now. Someone behind me?
Can I just like... Okay, well I gotta wait until douchebag goes by. I don't know if he's gonna see me. You know, I don't even want to know how much RAM costs right now, to be honest. Hammer Temple? These guys are like going exactly where I'm... Do they have anything on them, purse-wise? Yeah. Yeah, it sure is. All because of this AI horse shit. I feel like the first things to go normally, it depends, but I feel like it's... I don't know. I've had random parts go out, actually, depending on, so I don't know which part was randomly. My motherboard... My motherboard went out at one point with my old computer, then my power supply. And then what else went out? I think it was motherboard and power supply. I don't know if that did anything.
Over there.
Oh, nope. How's how your Windows 10 died? The power supply going out sucks. I had to... Oh my god, the amount of fucking work I had to do with the power supply was just fucking just annoying. What, there's another dead person? There's dead people all over the streets. What the hell is wrong with this town? The guards, like, don't do anything. Dance we enjoys and triumphs. With us the woodsy lord. Dance the stringsy foolsies man. Rose the storms in shouty glee. The darkness and fury glooms. The fires in happy greed. Danced we away and fed the sad stringsy man fool to the devouring fur things. Fantastic. More pagan horse shit. Goddamn woodsy Constantine. Goddamn Constantine. What is that? I don't really feel like I can actually... I'm just gonna do this. Well, I can't do anything here. That is pretty good, yes. Having money to replace it is very good as opposed to just waiting. Where the fuck did I come from? I came from that way. Excuse me. More. Oh, there we go. We go. Wish for the new PC after the Windows 10 blew. You know, I stuck with Windows 7 for so... Is this... It's carpet, good. I thought it was marble at first. I stuck with Windows... this guy has a lot of fucking money. I stuck with Windows 7 for the longest fucking time. I was stubborn to switch to Windows 10, to be honest.
Who are you?
I don't know. Who are you? Your son's... Yeah. I like 7. I'm on 10 now.
What's there? Nothing here now.
I hate how they force you to fucking switch to the next one. They're like, oh, we're gonna stop supporting all this stuff. And it's like... I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just... I don't know. I just find it to be annoying. I find it to be really fucking annoying. The way they make money is just fucking stupid. Wish came true within hours? There you go.
Who's
Shit.
there? Who said that?
I wish I had a wish come true like that within hours.
Oh, well. Was nothing. Who's there?
Oh, I see.
Is someone there?
Nope.
Must have been imagining
Yeah.
things.
Go drink some more, Penny. The street has been temporarily closed to an ongoing murder investigation, Officer Wilfred. Do you have a key on you, bud? No.
What was that noise?
Nothing. Boys. Nice. Oh. 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 Okay, there's...
Someone behind
On
me.
these older fan missions, for some reason, only on the previous, like, 2 or 3 fan missions, when I unlock one door, I'm sorry, when I unlock both doors, they open, not just one. And that's happening on, like, this fan mission, I think 1 or 2 other fan missions. And I know that's not a consistent thing. That's just very... I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's just very weird. Thou art to take all persons found within this area during daylight to our temple. Officially, Brother Claudius order the hammer. Oh, there's someone in here. That's not good. Buy 5 water arrows. Ah, we don't need it. We're just a nice dark spot here. Oh, no, hard save. Hard save. Hard throbbing save. Hard throbbing save.
Nothing here now.
Jokingly says for you about your description. What is Wayside? I had to put that there because I'd get people to come in and they'd be like, they'd follow, then they'd strike up conversation, and all of a sudden they'd try to sell me their art. And I'm like, bro, like, that is not the best way to do things. If you want to do something like that, like, nice. The best way to do anything like that at all is to basically advertise on websites, try to get your, you know, advertise, but going at, like, maybe doing your own streaming, right? But I feel like when you go into anybody else's streams, you're going into someone else's house, so you should probably be mindful, right? Like, I don't act how I act on my streams and on other people's streams. Well, on some streams I do because I know the people pretty well, but not all the time, right? Like, there's some streams I don't even swear in because I don't know, I don't feel like they really swear a whole lot, and I'm like, okay, I'll just be less like that and kind of respect that. So when you go into someone else's stream, you know, be mindful, but then also at the same time, now you're trying to sell someone shit, and I don't really mind it until it became a rampant problem of, like, now everybody's trying to do it, and I'm like, on Kick it was way bad, and then it started getting a little bit worse on Twitch, but it's calmed down. But I have no soliciting on my Twitch, no soliciting on my Discord, and you still get these fucking morons that go, like, come in your Discord and in your Twitch and still be like, oh, you want to buy art? I'm like, do you know how to fucking read? 629. I just ban them at this point. On Discord, I instant ban. On Twitch, I don't really ban them. I just wait for them to leave because they're not going to bug me again. 629.34. I've learned that the ornamental scepter I sold to Grimworth and DeParent has been passed on to Lord Bafford for almost twice its value. Can't say I blame them. The vainness of such people should be exploited. Although I did get a chuckle when I heard it had been stolen while he was out of town. Oh yeah, that was it. That was me. Well, Garrett. 710.34. Bram Gervasius has shown me shown me the most amazing mask, ritual, headdress that actually date back to the precursors. I have no idea how he gained such a prize, and he was very reluctant to tell me. I'll have to find out who his contacts are and get them to work for me. 813.34. I have acquired a jeweled tiara of considerable value. I shall place my second secret storage space just in case someone finds the one in my room. I'll never make that mistake again after last break-in. Well, too bad he's broke. 9,834. Some poor soul has offered me 10,000 gold coins to find him some rare golden skull. I merely laughed and showed him the door. A man that has 10,000 gold to spare could easily afford to dress better. He told me that he would return tomorrow in hopes that I'll reconsider. This should be a laugh. I believe he has one too many cups of shroom tea. One guard conversation and thief gold files about Wayside being basically a slutty shithole for rich bricks. That's actually pretty funny.
Hello? Show yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me it comes down to situations and picking and choosing your battles. I think that's what it would come down to me. Like if someone like there was one guy that came in and was trying to sell me art, and the only thing I said was like, shit, let's just stay here. I think I told him like, dude, like no, like I have it written down, no soliciting. Like, why are you doing this? Like I shouldn't have to tell him that. Like I was actually being pretty nice. We get banned for these.
People up above me get all the light and get all the favors, and I don't have another thing to eat in days.
Yeah, I think it's just picking and choosing battles. Like a lot of battles aren't worth actually like the energy, and sometimes people want to see you pissed off as well too. Like they want a reaction from you. But if it's like legitimately like someone being like, I don't know, like the guy selling art, even though it's no soliciting, I could have banned him and like, you're an idiot, and just banned him. I didn't. I just waited for him to leave.
Someone there?
Fuck. We're fine. But I think it's picking and choosing battles, though. It really comes down to that. Wait, did I get both of those? Benny, I need a... Sorry, bud. Sorry, buddy. Finds the one in his room. Interesting. There's one in here. Probably here. Is this it? That is it. Very good. Yeah. I'm assuming that was the secondary item in there. I'm reading what you're saying, Cyber, by the way. I mean, that's not the best way to go about doing things. Like, I would say overall, the best way to put it is like, some people... how do I put it? So, obviously, we talked about some people wanting a reaction. And I do believe that's a thing, and I don't think we should react to that. I think some people maybe feel maybe uncomfortable with certain topics that are brought up, and they don't know how to deal with it. I would say overall, like, it's not... People have their... Everybody has their own issues and get triggered differently with different things. So, it's... I would say... Getting through that anger and working towards, or like using that anger for something like, you know, like I use my anger to work out, basically, for the most part. I'm not sure I went back in there. Probably not. Well, that's not good.
Something move there?
I don't know if I can even do this. But I guess what I'm trying to say is,
Gotta stop jumping.
having the idea of trying to get in someone's head and stay in their head probably is going to affect you more than it's going to affect them, for the most part. I feel like that's going to happen. He said there was something in his room, too, as well. That's why I did what I did. Oh, we gotta go over here now.
Is that you?
Is this even an area?
Nothing to be
No,
seen.
okay, that's just another whatever. We gotta rescue Mara. Okay, we got that. That's fine. This is a pretty short fan mission, which is good because I'm getting kind of tired. Oh, wait, where the fuck did they go? No, I can't. Yeah, we're fine. Who's new? Yeah, I mean, I don't want to comment too much on it. I don't know too much about that whole situation as a whole, and that sounds like a pretty fucked up situation. Whether it was like, you know, an actual, like, whatever the fuck it was. But you have to realize that not everybody is out for murder against you, and sometimes people just get triggered. I guess, you know what I'm saying? And even the person that tried to, you know, do some serious shit to you, they just have major issues. Yeah. Most people aren't assholes. They just have their own issues going on and triggers. That's what I would say. Did I not go in here? Okay, well I can't go in there apparently. I don't see any keys on any guards, so unless we go in through here, maybe. I think anger has its place and use and time and all that stuff. Fuck me in the ass, dude. Obviously, I'd go back up there by accident. Where the hell is the rest of this fucking area? Where the fuck is Mara? I'm missing a whole chunk of the city. Like, some of the shit, like, I would say overall, like, fuck, what I was gonna fucking say, because I'm trying to think. Okay, hold on, let's go down here in the water. Yeah, there's obviously, yeah, from what you told me and stuff. Is this a different part? This might be a different area. Let's find out. At play that I didn't tell you? What do you mean at play? I hope you didn't hear me. I'm gonna sit here for like a fucking minute to make sure he didn't fucking hear me.
Something moved there?
I'd say I don't mind anybody saying anything as long as it's like not against toss or malicious. I don't care what people talk about. Because I'm for freedom of speech, and I always kind of tell myself, because we gotta go inside there. I always tell myself too as well, like, you know, if someone wants to kind of talk, whether it be in here in DMs, I'm always open to listen to people as well too. Okay, so we were over here, yes. Oh, yeah, that's right. We already been over. So the only place we haven't been are the Hammerite area and the pump station. But we can't get inside.
Something moved there?
Oh, this sucks. Fucking balls.
All quiet now. Must have been rats.
Apply the golden rule to brutal
Too much
standards.
coffees this morning. I'm twitchy as
I'm not sure what that means.
Seems clear.
My nose is running. Gotta fucking take my allergy medication.
Hey, what was that?
Dude, is there like nothing here?
Oh well. It's doing nothing.
There has to be something in there. That's where probably Mara is, but how the fuck do I get in there?
Guess it was nothing. Thought I saw something.
That sucks balls.
There now.
Don't tell me there's like a secret lever. I expect nothing less in return from others. Less in return. Nothing less in return. So if you do something, or if you do something or give something, you expect nothing less in return or something? Alright, we're gonna have to go over here.
What's going on?
I don't even care anymore. I need to figure out what I'm doing. You're an archer? No. No. I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm doing. There's 2 doors that are locked, and I know what the fuck I'm doing here. 3 doors? 2 doors. I feel like this fan mission is definitely very short, but I feel like it's going to be longer than it should be. Is there any other doors you need to open? That door's open. Grid 9. Public workstation grid 9? That shit. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that. That's a pretty brutal way of living life, to be honest. I go through life normally in a normal state of mind when I do think about people. Just thinking about people as people, kind of like living their own life, doing their own thing. And I guess that's about it, really. I don't know. You know, no one's perfect, everybody has their own issues and stuff, but I don't really have the thought process in my head of... I mean, I guess at any moment in time, yes, someone could do something, yes. But the likelihood of that happening, it depends on, I guess, a lot of factors. You know, where you live, all that stuff. I feel like most things that happen of that nature, what I remember, usually happen to people that know each other. So when there's any type of like murder that happens, it's normally we're just gonna fucking nice. It's normally between. Is this gonna open the fucking door? Let's just see, because I need to figure this out. It's usually between people that know each other as opposed to random people. I feel like if it's random, it'd be like, basically, I don't know. I feel like it could be obviously some, but like when I didn't live in a good neighborhood, I just kept to myself and I just, you know, kind of focused, stayed in my own lane and shit. And, what the fuck is going on here? And usually, I feel like the only time that something could happen... I think the only time that something could happen is if someone's basically on fucking drugs or out of their mind, I guess. Because of that. What the fuck is going on here?
Thy joint shall be...
What the fuck? Okay, well, that's interesting. Man, I still am wondering what is more beneficial, doing slower back extensions with more muscle work or faster with rapid swing. I mean, I don't know. I basically do everything fast because everything feels light. I could probably go slower and probably build more muscle and do that, but I go for basically every fucking exercise I do, I go for explosiveness. So I guess it depends on what you want to do. So I don't know. But I guess slow and controlled will probably give you more muscle. But I tend to do a lot of stuff very fast. For explosiveness. But I probably should slow it down, to be honest. I feel like when I don't go light often, but when I go light, I fucking just blow through the fucking movement. It's no different with family, and I have no choice to protect me, so I have to take whatever measures to ensure my survival if that sounds unreasonable. Assuming your life can end at any moment. Do you see, like, most people or all people, like, the cutthroat type stuff or whatever?
What I see there?
I'm surprised. Okay, he saw me apparently. That's cute. That's a very tiring way to go through life. I hope that mindset changes at some point. don't know what the hell he's gonna do here. Okay, well, obviously not that. Can I even ghost this area, or do I have to just knock his ass out?
What do I see there?
Fuck me, dude. Yeah, I mean, I hope, like, if
Guess it was nothing.
well, if anything gets too serious, like, I hope you, like, just have someone to talk to, a good support system, professional help, or whatever you need to do, basically. What is this idiot doing? So what is this guy gonna do, then? Does he just go inside again? What the fuck's going on? It's a weird way to get inside. Does he just keep it open? Or does he close it? He closes it, right? He does. Okay, we're fine. So, like, Northern Alert, if you wanna build more muscle, think about it this way. When you're building muscle, you're micro-tearing your muscles, right? You're micro-tearing your muscles to build it up again. If you do a lot of stuff slow and controlled, what are you gonna do there? You'll be tearing more muscle, right? You're gonna micro-tear more muscle. For me, funny enough that you bring that up, because actually, I would say this past, like, 2 weeks, I've been doing a lot of fast movements. And I think fast movements with, like, compound lifts, like deadlift and bench press and all that shit, can be very good for explosiveness, which is good. But there's also, like, slowing down is not a bad thing either, as well. I would say, for my bench squats and deads, I want to go fast. For the accessory stuff, I could probably slow down and keep it more slow and controlled, probably. My life has been seconds away from death more than several times. I mean, if that's the case, I would definitely probably, if it's kind of like gotten to a point, I mean, it wouldn't be bad to seek professional help. I mean, shit, I'm in line to see a therapist right now. Just to kind of go through the stuff I've been kind of going through to help out a bit more. Now, can I get to where I want to get to without it? It would probably take a lot longer. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't really know, but I just decided to give it a chance again. Gotta find the right therapist and shit. Reckless drivers, psychotic depression, personal bullying, several neglects. What do I do? Should they fuck that one up already? I think if you find the right person, probably it will. But it might. It can. The problem with finding the right one is it could take. You know, you might get it first try, you might get it second, third, fourth. It's kind of like just a shot in the dark, really. So you're more like keeping a fit.
There's nothing there now.
So you're more like keeping fit than you are on, not building up. Wait, for me. Oh, for what I'm doing right now? I'll be honest, I think what I'm doing now is basically explosiveness. I do everything explosive. Is what I'm doing. I'm not saying I'm not building muscle. I'm not being I guess I'm probably not being as efficient with what I'm doing. But if I had to say anything, the explosiveness is pretty good. Shit. But I feel like for me, at this point in time, kind of really going slower to kind of rebuild the muscle I have is, I don't know. I think either is fine, but I do think with individual exercises, it is probably best to kind of just go a little bit slower. I don't know, though, to be honest. I usually just do everything explosive as fuck. You know which side. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say to that, to be honest. I'm not sure. Alarm. The only thing I'd say is just, I mean, try to do the best you... What the fuck was that? Someone's shooting something. Oh. Yeah, since I never kind of dealt with any of that stuff, I guess. I mean, well, not... how do I put it? I'd have to really think about that. I guess I'm not sure exactly what to say at this moment in time. But I don't think therapy, you know, I think it could help. It can't hurt. Trying to find the right one. I mean, shit, my psychiatrist friend says every single person on the face of the planet could use therapy. I'm surprised he didn't see me. But if you feel like it's that bad...
What is that? Who goes?
I'm gonna get caught here because he's on a first alert.
Thou shalt regret.
If he wasn't first alerted, I wouldn't have gotten caught.
My eyes show me
Chill here. But
Nothing
Northerler,
to
I
see
could probably
now,
answer
kid.
you better after, because I can probably, you know, see. I think the so my assumption is I haven't personal trained in like probably like I want to say like 8 or 9 years. And I'll be honest, the less you kind of think about and you don't use that shit, a lot it tends to go. It's like when I learned German and I lost like some of that language, right? You don't use it, you lose it. But no, going slower is great for building muscle, slow and controlled. For me, the explosiveness, I feel like I just do explosiveness for basically, I guess I would say, just power, basically. Definitely for most of it, mind really self-centered, scared. Yeah, I mean, did you just find a different psychiatrist then? Is what I would say. Because I feel like there's definitely a psychiatrist out there that would basically be willing to help you. And not that the one you were going to wasn't trying, but maybe they, you know, I don't know how long they were doing, like, you know, psychiatry for or whatever, but, you know, obviously, you just have to find the right one. Drive dangerous people in situations by becoming one. By becoming one is basically repeating the cycle and repeating the trauma, though. Which is not a good thing. Yes, your explosiveness comes from not willing to grow. I mean, I might look it up right now. Well, hold on. No, I want muscle size, but I just want pure strength. And I honestly don't know if doing explosiveness on all my fucking exercises, like I said, I normally don't go really light on exercises, but when I do, I usually do explosive stuff. But there's benefits to it. I don't know if it's really beneficial or not, I guess. Here, hold on. Let's see. We'll look it up right now just for you. Controlled versus explosive. I don't know. We'll just do back extensions. Slow and controlled versus explosive. Slow and controlled back extensions are superior for hypertrophy, core stability, and protecting the spine by ensuring maximum muscle recruitment and reducing momentum. Explosive back extensions are better for developing strength and power, but carry a higher injury risk. That's just AI overview. I'll be 100% honest. I'm not even sure if that's gonna be like completely true. It's kind of what I said, but I'd have to like look up more and research more, but that's just the basis of it. Hypertrophy, by the way, means muscle growth. Like, hypertrophy is basically building muscle. Should have violated my patient consent. She violated your patient consent? Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I mean, I just hope it's not going to be dangerous for you or anybody else. That's the only thing I worry about. From the stuff that you say is just, you know, I don't know how to take it sometimes, that's all. Hyperextensions, it's good for spinal erectors. But I would say overall, I may actually look at that after this. Okay, where am I going now? We're here. Did we go out here? We went out there. That was the graveyard. Sorry, I'm getting my bearings now. I just like kind of just briefly Google that. Did I read this? Hammer Compendium of Precepts, Regiments, and Rules of Conduct, Volume 94. Guard thy tongue from falsehood as thou guardest thy purse from a jack blade. Guard thy hand from misdeed as thou guardest thy house from firelighters. Guard thy heart from doubt as thou guardest thy tools from corrosion. For thy faith and thy tools are the best that thou hast.
All is at rest now. 'Twas nothing.
We'll save here and we'll read this one. Hammerhead's Compendium of Precepts, Regiments, Rules, Conduct, Volume 2. When the thief did his cry to the master, release me, for I repent, and shall do good all my days. Then did the master strike the thief's hand from him with a blade, and the master said, go now and do good, for thy repentance has been paid. What about penal erectors? Masturbating would be good for that. You notice lack of empathy within yourself? I mean, if he's part of the dark trad,
Someone come.
then there has to be some of that at least. Why is that? That sticks out like a sore thumb. don't know if this is gonna work or not, though. Wait, was it because I blew out the... Can I do that without it? Oh, I can't do it without it.
Klaatu, Miranda.
What's this guy yapping about? Is that it? I think he fucked up the spell. What do you guys think? Yeah, honestly, if someone violates the fucking patient confidentiality shit, that can be... You could sue over that. They could lose their license over that shit. This is my little tribute to the movie Evil Dead 3 Army of Darkness. Even though you just witnessed the death of the Ash wannabe, you were foolish enough to have a look at this book. Oh, well, I guess you had a better look behind you then. Huh. Am I gonna die? I don't think so. Dark empathy? Yeah, I know dark. I've heard of dark empath. I think from I heard from dark empaths, they basically understand what's going on, but they use it to manipulate people. I remember that. I'm not sure where I found that one out. I'm not sure if that was by myself, if it was my psychology. No, it wasn't my psychology class. It must have been something I researched. My psychology classes, for the most part, I took like... Oh, that's not good. But I don't think I remember that. I think it was just by myself. 'Cause I used to research psychology every once in a while. Empathy is not a bad thing, obviously. It can also... It depends on... It really depends, but it's not a bad thing. I think empathy can create really good relationships and friendships with people, though. But also, at the same time, it can also be, you know, people can, you know, exploit that, I guess, too, as well. Shit. I gotta watch out for that fucking camera.
I know not what it was.
Is there any key on you, bud? No? Alright. I don't know... That camera can fucking see me.
What
oh,
is that?
Nothing.
Who goes?
I'm not even... Oh, if Mara's in here.
Nothing to see now, I fear.
Yeah, mine was hardcore before. That's how I know how to do it. Yeah, that's a really bad way to do things, though. You're just repeating the cycle.
Who passes there?
Like, it's basically just, like, generational trauma.
Needs must I come my
Shit.
nose. All is at rest now. Twas nothing. Do my eyes show me her right?
That's weird.
Needs must I come my nose.
Is that Mara? No, some sleeping idiot. Nah, it's not about letting it go, Northerlure. It's a lot harder than that. Coming from someone... I mean, I went through some, I would say, decent shit as a kid. And, yeah, there's a lot of pain and anger and stuff. But it's not easy to just let it go.
Garrett?
Hey,
What have we
who comes unto
What are
me?
you doing?
All is at rest
It's
now.
pretty fucking hard, depending on situation and the person.
Don't play dumb with me, Garrett. From what I hear, that baby's made of solid gold. And you and I both know that will fetch quite a, satisfying price.
Not so secret anymore, is
Yeah,
it?
it's not
Come on.
easy.
I'm not opening this.
Open this door and I'll tell you what I know.
That's what I needed to hear.
Interesting. So now I can open the door.
What is that?
No, you're good. It's okay. It's the thing is that you're not
Here's
being
the builder's
malicious. You
piece
just
now.
it's a wow, it's a lack of knowledge, right? You're not trying to intentionally be, you know, rude or anything or insensitive.
A plague on these rats.
Thank you, Garrett. All right. The information.
But
you
you're
need
good. You're good.
found
Don't
in
yeah.
Jarvis's trunk.
All good.
It seems he's left for the sewers, of all places.
Okay.
You'll need this key.
Uh,
Get you into the sewers. And Garrett, a word of caution. The creatures down there are strange and tough.
Yeah.
My arrows had no effect.
Oh, fantastic.
Soul Taker is down there somewhere, but I know when I'm out of my league.
Fantastic.
I shall seek my rewards elsewhere. Now it's time for me to return to the shadows. Farewell, Garrett. And good luck.
Did she? Oh, wow. She just, like, disappeared. That's a cool mission. Very,
What is that?
very good mission for me to play right now,
goes?
too, as well.
Here's the builder's
Okay.
piece now.
Oh, that's right. We gotta go back in the other fucking area. Okay, wait, what? Okay, we're fine. Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I mean, like, to try to relate a little bit, like, my parents didn't want me. Like, my dad left. He was just violent as shit. My mom was extremely verbally abusive. Like, you know, like, I probably shouldn't be saying that, but I'll just say it. I remember one time my mom was just, like, yelling at me as I was, like, fucking a toddler. Like, maybe a little bit older, like 7, 8, 9. And she's like, this. She'd be screaming, like, this is why your fucking dad left and all this other shit. Like, it was pretty bad. Like, it wasn't good. But what I ended up doing is I tried to use all that pain and anger, and I tried to put it in something positive. So, you know, I worked out, I was doing gaming, trying to be a hardcore with gaming, and try to just, you know, stay in my own lane for the most part, and try to find something I love doing to kind of, like, keep me going, and try to keep that anxiety and massive depression and suicidal thoughts away. There's other stuff that happened I don't want to talk about on stream, because I don't really... I don't mind talking about it in real life, like, not on stream, but to people individually and stuff, but I'm not sure if I'm brave enough to kind of talk about it. And there's other shit that's happened, but I don't really... Yeah, like I said, want to go into it, but I think the best thing to put it is you have to just basically, in order to be a happy person yourself, you have to let go of that anger at some point, but I know how hard it is because I still hold on to it too, sometimes. Derek, sewer worker, murder suspect, held for inquisition. He doth prattle endlessly about demons. By the builder, this one surely under the influence of the trickster. Mara, thief, trespassing, awaiting transfer to the cracks left. Yeah, we got everything here. So I do understand to a point. And, I mean, even in high school, I got bullied. Someone fucking loogied on my head one time. Like, school just sucked for the most part. Like, not all of it, but most of it just sucked. So I had gaming. That was the main thing I just had. Gaming, and then skating was actually the first real thing that gave me confidence. And I'm glad I'm getting back into it, honestly. It's amazing.
Here's the builder's piece now.
Is that a button for,
Who made that? Where camest thou?
Where the fuck was that button going? Oh, that's an alarm. Actually, from RE4 kind of thing. Difference in perspectives usually creates conflict in my case because people fail to distinguish between dark and evil. I guess so. I mean, I understand the dark and evil. I just want to make sure that you're okay and making sure that, like, you're happy, I guess. Or at least working towards to it, because I know it's obviously process. Fuck. That's the only thing.
If thou be there, bespeak thyself.
We came down from that way, so let's go back up this way, I guess. I completely forgot about that little shithead, dude. There's a guy coming down here, isn't there? Yeah, your brain trying to shuts it off. Yeah, I know what you mean. You might forget, but your nervous system doesn't. I don't remember parts of my childhood. It was actually kind of bad. Like, it's, yeah. So I can kind of relate to a point on the stuff that, you know, I mean, like, I'm not saying exactly, but I mean, you know, I can kind of understand somewhat of what's going on with you. Maybe not completely, though, right? Obviously, and you can relate to me too as well, right? When you go through that shared, that same kind of, like, it's easier to understand each other, I guess. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna, wait, I want to go back down there, though, but I don't want to go back down there. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I was pretty harshly bullied too as well. People are just... It's mainly kids, to be honest, but it can be people in general. Is this how you... Okay, that is where it is. I hope that camera didn't see me or I'm fucked.
Stand forth, halt, thief!
Fuck me. Well, the good... Why is that even on? Excuse me. I'm not even sure where to fucking go here. Yeah, no, that's pretty bad. That's fucked up. That's just fucked. Yeah, that's very fucked.
Halt, thief!
Shit. I'm not sure where this guy's going. Yeah, no, that's all fucked up, dude. It's all fucked. It's all fucked. I'm not saying it's not fucked. It's all fucked.
I don't see why I should be the one to be put with these...
I think the idea or the goal is to basically work towards a life that you want, a purposeful life, having like a goal, a dream, and trying to live like the best life you can, even though it might be a struggle to kind of like be happy or at peace, like kind of working towards it, I guess. Is this new? This definitely is new, because I haven't been over here, that's for sure. Hopefully that guy didn't see me. I should probably make a hard save just in case. I was never valued. Yeah, I can kind of relate to that a bit. If any of that shit matters. Yeah, if you live in that environment, you don't feel safe. You're always in survival mode, and you just feel like everything's danger. 9/17/34. This day, one who claimed to be a messenger of the builder came unto me. Such a claim was met with the full wrath of the builder, unleashed through me, his servant, but the visitor only smiled at me and was unaffected. One must be truly blessed by the builder to withstand such an attack. I did just wonder why a messenger of the builder would be dressed in heathen rags. Though he gave no name, he spake of the hardships ahead, a dawn of a new age, and a test of the truly faithful. He told of metal beings walking in the builder's name, and several times I found myself wanting to stain the floors with his blasphemer's blood. Yet somehow I knew he spoke the truth. He's talking about Thief 2 then. He hath requested I bring him to the cursed golden skull soul taker. Its unholy power can entrap a person's soul within itself, and therefore it has been guarded well by the Brotherhood. The messenger wisheth to take the skull back with him to that terrible curse, so that its terrible curse can no longer be a threat to mankind. I have agreed to join the messenger in his journey. He speaks of a gateway between the worlds somewhere in the sewer tunnels. Although I find this strange, our high priest once entrusted a heretic to aid our cause, so I know I can trust this one, such as the blessed messenger. Brother Claudius hath been instructed to send word to the high priest of my journey. The messenger hath ensured that once soul's taker is safe, he shall return with me to seek counsel for our high priest. I mean, just because like your life is not disposable, and it's not expendable. And the thing is you'll find people that care about you. You have to find those people and just kind of cherish them. That's what I do. Because the more shit you go through, the more that you appreciate those people that actually do care. In my opinion. Yeah, no one's coming to save you. That is true. That is 100% true. No one is coming to save you. People can support you, but they can't save you. Yeah, it's like the only reason I brought up the whole like therapy and all that stuff is because when you say like stuff like, I want these people to, I want to be in these people's heads, like, for a long time or whatever. That type of stuff is just, it's not healthy, right? And I would say overall, like, I understand a lot of this stuff, some of the stuff that you're kind of went through and stuff like that. And it's a struggle, obviously. to kind of like work towards something better. And it's probably the hardest thing to do in the world, honestly. The hardest thing you can do is to try to like better yourself mentally, emotionally, and try to get like, you know, kind of go quotes unquote to happiness, peacefulness, and just kind of have like that sense of peace and stuff. Yeah. People can care, but they more often don't see. Yeah, I mean, some people may not get it. That's right. So they tell me what they only understand in themselves. Okay. I mean, do you really want to have thoughts of, like, all these thoughts, though? Like, that's just very tiring. And, like, when I was angry all the time, it was just tiring and I wasn't happy. I feel like it's just, it's not healthy. Because, yeah, obviously the restraint is good and stuff like that. But saying that you want to be in someone's head, you know, I'm not sure for what reason, for streamers and stuff like that. I think the thing is, it's like, that's not, I think it's going to affect you more than it's going to affect them, I think. So. Is it the front door? Yeah, it sure is. Wait, what? Oh, ow. I think we could do this. We'll open the front door real quick. Regardless if we go out that front door or not. Oh yeah, no, it is definitely complex. Like, there's a lot of stuff about the human brain that's just complex. Extremely complex.
Halt. Be someone there?
I'm gonna wait for him to just kind of fuck off, and then I'll open the front door.
Peaceful now.
Anger is nasty, that only do more hurt. Yeah, and I should know, I was an extremely angry fucking kid. And even this year, I've been pretty angry, too, about a few things that have happened in the world and all that stuff. And it eats at you. It takes a lot of energy. And I try to use that anger for lifting. I try to use it for, you know, something positive, I guess, ideally. Good, we have the temple key. I mean, I get it, but when I hear that stuff in my chat, I almost like an obligation to kind of just like make sure that you're okay, or make sure someone's okay, I guess. I mean, you're right, I guess it's none of anybody's business, but when I hear that stuff in my chat, I do feel like there's an obligation to bring it up. I don't care what people talk about, because I mean, like I said, I'd rather have people talk in my chat than basically, you know, harm themselves, harm others, whatever, if they need to, like, vent, you know, if they need to vent, you know, VC or whatever it is, and I'm for freedom of speech and stuff, but that's the only reason I brought this stuff up, because I just feel like sometimes some of the stuff that I hear is just, I'm hoping that, like, you're going towards a happier place, I guess, you know what I'm saying? I think we're done. So we're just gonna go to the sewers, I think. Yeah, the sewers is the... Oh, well, I just saved it a really shit spot. Shh. Good night. Good night. I didn't even... Dude, he was like fucking... That guy should be a fucking keeper. He was like right behind me. I didn't even fucking hear him. I probably should have gone out the fucking front. The side doors are... No, where the fuck... You know what? Fuck, I'm going out the front door. I'm going out the front door.
It was no doubt.
We're gonna save scum and go out the front door, I think. Shit, 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 shit. I hope no one heard that. That guy was fucking quiet as shit. Can you hear maybe? Oh, we'll save here. We gotta go... We have the sewer key? Sewer key. Wait, safe key? No, that was fine. We already got this. Wait, did we use these other keys? Yeah, we did. Okay, we're good. You can't have boundaries if you're not strong enough to defend them. Let me take... Hold on, let me take time to cross. What I just my brain's not the fucking smartest, and I'll be honest, I'm a bit tired at the moment.
Probably nothing.
Yeah, boundaries are always good, obviously. What's up, Yvonne? How's it going? I think boundaries are important for everybody to basically help themselves.
Who's there?
Like, you need to set boundaries with people, right? Because if you don't, then people will just take advantage of you.
Stopped. Guess it was nothing.
Like 100%, yeah. I don't know where the sewer is, so I'm just gonna go down over this way and see if it's down here.
Just the wind, I guess.
Even though it's past Northerlure, you can still have that experience in your nervous system and still have that survival mode. It's not as easy as it seems. Basically, is what I'd say. I don't know where I'm going from here.
Who's noising about then?
Did he see me? I'm gonna hop off after this and get some food and probably watch some One Piece. And just relax. I'll probably stream tomorrow for a little bit, but I gotta get some shit done tomorrow. I gotta stop. Not that I'm being lazy, but I definitely need to get some shit. I'm kind of being lazy, actually. It's not about the offenders being out of the life, and this is just my take, Northerler, by the way. Cyberneth, you might have a different take. But it's more of, like, that pain, when it's, like... That pain and anger doesn't just go away overnight. It takes time to kind of handle. And sometimes it may even take professional help. Like, for me, in my issues, I feel like I can get through it, but I do feel like professional help's going to help further along the process quicker. And it's your nervous system, like, doesn't forget what has happened. Your brain is wired for survival. Your brain is not wired to be happy. So even though that situation is done and over with, if you never took care of that situation, your brain is not going to have that resolved. Like, it doesn't matter if it's 5 or 10 or 20 years down the line. If certain situations never got resolved, you're gonna base... Is this it? This is it. There we go. Then you basically have to try to, like, you know, basically kind of do your best to try to resolve it, I guess. Oh no, it's expensive as fuck. It's expensive. I only recommend it because, like I said, I heard some of the stuff you're saying, and I just want to make sure you're good. Is this basically it then? Like I said, that's the only reason I feel like there's an obligation when I hear certain things. That's all. It's expensive as fuck. I know. It's actually kind of insane how expensive shit is nowadays, like health wise, and even therapy wise. Yes, too as well. 9334. I never used this book before, but I hearing noises down from tunnels. Garad gave this... I don't even know how to pronounce that. Gave this job to me because he was scared from noises, but I just think the Taffer was drunk more again. 9534. How many pages? Okay, only 2 more. I did hear them sounds. Once again, I did go ask Garad about the noises that scare him off. He says he thinks them Burks would be tunneling nearby because he hears digging and he left so he doesn't get eaten. Them sounds don't sound like digging to me. They sound like metal chains. If I hear sounds again next time I have... Oh, interesting. I check pump. I will go have a look. 9734. I heard metal sounds again and went down tunnel to check gates are locked. There is new tunnel and wall where I hear strange sounds. I quickly write this. Then I go home and go to my sword and follow tunnel. Maybe I find some gold and don't have to work in sewer no more.
Ugh, sewage is definitely not the glamorous part of the
Oh,
job.
I think it wouldn't be thief. Actually, we don't have to go in the poop water. Nobody should have to fulfill for the convenience. It's not a convenience for them, dude. It's a convenience. It's more for yourself, right? It's not for other people. It's for yourself. Way to move another town to make a clean chapter, kind of. Northerler, it's not even about that. It's just about taking care of, like, the inner work that you have to do, I guess. That's it. That is very true, Cyber. Most people can't even afford to die because that's expensive too. That is actually very true. Let's see if there's anything down in the poop water, actually. No, income does not match cost of living. In some areas, in my state, if you're making under $100,000, you're actually low income, which is actually fucking insane. But yeah, the whole idea of recommending it is not for others, it's more just for yourself to be happy and stuff like that. Are we going to the fucking... We're going to the fucking mall right now? Yeah, I'm just saying, like I said, just from the few things I've heard and stuff like that, I just want to make sure you're good, because I just feel like some of it's kind of not so good. Okay. Oh, we are going to the mall chaos, basically. Going for a lot longer then. I guess, I mean, I just, like I said, when I hear certain things, like, basically you learned how to manipulate people. Not to say that you're going to do it, obviously, but you learned how to manipulate people because you were manipulated. Doesn't sound good. But, or you want to stay in someone's head because of something they've done is not, it's not healthy. That's the only reason why I'm bringing all this up. Basically those two reasons, really.
Better stick to the shadows here. If they see me, I'm in trouble.
There are no shadows. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Okay, more reading, which I don't want to do. Even more fucking reading, which I don't want to do. You don't hide the fact? Yeah, but you have to also realize that some people, like... Let's say you went into someone's stream and said all this stuff. Some people may not know how to take this, and might be overwhelming for them, or even triggering for them to hear a lot of this stuff, right? For me, obviously, I can relate to it a bit, so I try to, like, you know, at least support, help, I don't know, whatever I can try to do, I guess, if I feel like, if there should be, like, necessary things, I guess. In some states, there are higher wages than you can get, so maybe there's a way to earn a living and still a weekend pizza thingy, you know. I just think the wage is... Yeah, the wage and cost of living is just kind of shit. I could easily just not say shit that people value. To be honest, yeah, but nobody actually wants to hear. Should have been from like 100 different places. Water from... Yeah, I think it's because... I mean, if that's the case, I think it's just a lot of people don't know how to take the stuff you're saying, right? And it can be kind of alarming, too. That's a lot of reading that I do not want to do, but I will read it, I guess. God damn it. After the fire is open, the way to the north is where your vision must stray. Although there are 4, you only need 3. The first you need is the first you see. Continue to turn in the same direction. Count 2 for 2. Okay, well, we have that, so let's just read this shit, I guess, first. God damn it. Oh, I don't like reading. I've already done too much reading, honestly, in the past, like, well, the last few missions, not really, but... One of them, yes. 9:20:34. May the Master Builder forgive me, for I hath betrayed my own kind. The lies of the deceiver hath sown the seeds of doubt in my mind. He hath shown me thy master's faults, and tricked mine very eyes. Though now I see the demon for what he is, I shall exact swift and righteous justice upon this heathen. Once his foul minions began to walk in our very presence, I knew he preached false prophecies. No child of the Builder would allow such vermin to serve him. 9:21:34. Builders, save us. This demon masks his true intentions. He doth not wish to destroy Soul Taker as he promised. Instead, he gathers souls and feasts upon their energy. He is using man's fear of the trickster to hide his existence from the world. By the Builder's hand, I shall use Soul Taker to destroy this demon and foul minion utterly. Thy best chance is to throw Soul Taker at them, though this demon hath devoured many a soul, and his strength be great. Once mine enemies have been vanquished, I shall return Soul Taker to the altar of our temple to free the entrapped souls. I must gather the 3 keys of earth, air, and fire. Oh my god. I was hoping this was going to end soon because I want to get food, but we'll see. Fire to reach him. I know there are some means of transport beyond the doors of earth, air, that will take me to the deceiver's lair. Though his minions are growing ever more unsettled, may the Master Builder guide my way. Well, he's dead, so he's not going to do anything at this point. People can't use bans. Excuse me, with my self-worth. If people can't use bans or exclusions to manipulate, or wait, how are they manipulating you? Like, it's not bad shit. It's just stuff nobody understands. Yeah, I mean, most of it's people don't understand, but there's a few things I'm hearing that could be sounding alarming though. But most of it's just shit you've been through that people can't understand. Or maybe people have had it happen to them and they get triggered. You never really know either. There's a lot of different reasons. Don't possess maturity or wisdom to understand it because they try to do something that cannot happen. Believe in light without going to. Oh yeah, no, definitely looking into the darkness is hugely important for sure. I'm gonna die. That was a bad idea. Choosing to see one and not both is blindness. I'm fully okay with being misunderstood because I can survive without anyone's approval. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what to say there, dude. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. As long as, you know, you're working towards a happier, you know, you, I guess that's the most important thing, I guess. But I think the idea of revenge or anger and stuff like that definitely just, it takes time to work on. If we can be honest, and people target those who don't like both. Like I said, I think what it comes down to is you need to find like people that care for you, who are actually like, you know, who like you for you basically, right? I hope that guy didn't see me. And people will like you for you. Just gotta find those people. There may not even be family, right? Like, may not be family sometimes. I might get fucked here. People target those who they don't think will fight back. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, they can, like, basically bullies, yeah. They try to, like, pick on people that are quotes unquote, I guess, weak. I guess. You don't have to lift the finger to get revenge on somebody. But why would you want to get revenge on somebody, I guess, is the better question. Like, I guess thoughts of, like, revenge can happen in extreme situations, I guess. But if something happens where, I guess you get, like, let's say you just get... Oh, this is actually not that bad. Like, I guess it depends situational, I guess. It really depends situational. What is this? Unlock the panels, enter combination, touch pedestal, activate, touch center coil. Wait, what? Oh, the fire key. Okie dokie. Enter combination. Oh, hold on. Was that this piece of shit? Okay, buddy. To the north is where your vision must stray. You only need 3. The first you need is the first you see. The north I stray. Oh, I'm gonna make a save here. So here, I guess? The first you need... yeah, okay. The first you see. Continue to turn in the same direction. Count 2 for 2, then 3 for 3. What the fuck does this even mean? Count 2 for 2 and 3, then 3 for 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, god damn it to hell. Oh, this is gonna be fucking annoying. Now they do what they want, piss off, and don't come back, and they start talking about me like I'm some religious cult icon in their staff logs. So you basically don't even want revenge at this point. You just basically just take care of your own business, and people just are basically eating at their own fucking anger. I mean, that does happen. That means those people need a lot of work. Yeah, I mean, the idea is to basically kind of move on and just take care of yourself, yeah. Ideally. But you're right, some people do, some people don't do that. I mean, I've known about that. I mean, I've gone through a decent amount of shit, but I'd say overall, like, yeah, I mean, some people obviously may stay in that state. Okay, so Count 2 for... Jesus Christ. Oh, I think I fucked up. 2 for 2. So that one. 2 for 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, please. Thank you. Oh, thank God. I'm so happy. I fucking puzzles and stuff. Well, this isn't good. Yeah, I mean that's not then that's fine then. From time to time. But why would you want to have like quotes unquote fun though, I guess? Would be the better question. And I'm not sure exactly what that means, but yeah. Do I just kill this idiot? Oh, I do kill him. Alright, cool. Oh, we gotta kill his minions too as well. Constantine's sword will not hurt him. That's not good. Well, I'm fucked. Can I go back? Uh-oh. Spagudios. How the fuck do I get out of here? How do I kill this idiot? Get in the flask! Oh god. Okay, I didn't think this was gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it did work.
He's gone.
That hurt. My butthole hurts now. Okay, we're basically done, which is good. Because at that point, let's talk raw, cold logic. If I can keep my cool without saying anything and the other person can't, are they really emotionally grounded? I mean, if you can keep your cool, that's good. If the other person can't keep their cool, then that means they need to work on themselves, right? Is what I would assume, if you're talking about conflict in general. Like, if you're intentionally trying to fuck with somebody, though, that's different. That's a bit fucked. But if there's something that happens where there's just conflict in general, whatever. Are these guys dead? I gotta kill his minions, but I don't know where there's... Uh-oh. I think I fucked up. Oh, this isn't good. It's not gonna tick off. Where the fuck is his... Oh, wait, what? Maybe I didn't fuck up? I don't know. Practice restraint. Yeah, I mean, that's a good discipline. Like I said, picking and choosing battles depending on what's going on is always, you know, important. He's more centered and self-aware. 10k for Golden Skull. I got 10k, yes, right there. I think us having a small circle is not a bad thing, for multiple reasons. Okay, I gotta go back and do this. We're gonna be here for a bit longer, guys. I fucked up, apparently. We gotta kill his minions, and I didn't kill his fucking minions, and... Rip me, apparently.
You've got to be kidding me.
Fuck me, dude, fuck me. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why does it say kill his minions, but I don't see his minions? Am I just blind? I think having a small circle is good for a few reasons. One is because usually, like, energy kind of spent between, you know, a lot of people is kind of, like, taxing. And I feel like I have a lot of friend groups, and I'm introverted, so I kind of feel bad sometimes for not, like, keeping up with some of them. Even though I try to kind of, like, you know, rotate, like, just, you know, going out once in a while or hanging out with people. So keeping your friend group small is always good. Like, it's actually a pretty good thing, yes. Definitely keep a small friend group though is definitely a good thing. And having that small friend group is it's just important to have some type of support. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. It says kill the deceiver's minions. Oh god, are his minions on the fucking out like, having a fucking field day on town or something like that? I'll have to find out. When will you be able to fix your computer?
All you other demon things, you can just stay home now.
Yeah, I kind of think that's true, yeah. The more real you are as a yeah. Your circle does kind of get smaller because of that. Being genuine, open, honest. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, well. Can't go to this mission. I'm gonna let him kill him first, because fuck these guards. It's about playing around and lying to yourself when you know you have demons you don't even want to hide. I mean, it's about recognizing the demons, but also, like, kind of, like, also healing, too, as well. Healing is the most important process. I mean, it's a crucial process. But yeah, recognizing the darkness, recognizing the demon, because we all have them. We all have them. Sometimes real doesn't mean ideal. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Alright, let's see this. Ooh, wow, that really fucked them up, didn't it? Sometimes real is fair. That's. Wait, where the hell are the other ones at? I thought they'd be flooding the fucking town by now. So this was Seeds of Doubt. I think the next one we're gonna play, Hard Luck. Yeah, Hard Luck will be the next. Not now, obvious. I'm too fucking tired for this shit. Your soul cannot be saved. Boop. Yeah, your soul's not saved, buddy. Go fuck yourself. Took his soul. Oh, yep. There's something happening. I'm gonna wait for the guards to die in the area. Because I don't want the guards coming after me after the investigation. Hi. Okay. Goodbye. I actually like this idea, by the way, with the skull. No wonder this thing's 10,000. Dude, this thing's worth more than 10,000 gold. If I can instantly one-shot... Oh, I should have had him killed. If I can instantly one-shot these fuckers... Oh, uh-oh. Hopefully there's not... Oh, let's go check out here first. I think healing just means that, like, you're not going to let your demons control you. And basically... It's hard because I don't know completely understand, I guess. Because I just don't know. But healing for me is trying to live a more peaceful life, more happy life. Oh yeah, he's dead. For myself, but also for, you know, the people I care about. And if I decide to have, you know, kids too as well, obviously heal for them. Oh, I was hoping to get a double kill off of that. Okay, that's fine. Oh, they're all dead now. But I guess healing is a very weird process, and sometimes it can be slow, and it's an interesting process. Is it just this? Alright, let me read this real quick. It means you find balance, and for some, both the demon and the angel serve the same pair of shoulders. The demon is good with raw practical matters, especially of survival. Teach you street smarts. It takes into something as a fool before you enter, knowing who to trust and how much to trust to put in. Yeah, I think the bad times teach you to, like, basically kind of like basically, I guess the bad things teach you, you know, like, I don't know how to put it, but yeah, I guess your way is pretty good at putting, I guess. I'd say the bad times teach you how to work through stuff, and you become better and stronger, I guess, from it over time. You kind of learn, I guess, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, what not to do, what to do, I guess. Play piano, of kind of. Compose a few songs digitally. Nice. I haven't played an instrument myself, but yeah, I want to. So it is various instruments, just like Fruity Loops mixing thing. You say Fruit Loops. I just think of Fruit Loops now, the fucking cereal, because you said that. Pain teaches you not to be reckless with your workout. I mean, yeah, I would say not even just pain. Me getting sick teaches me not to be reckless, right? Like, I'm overdoing it is what's going on. This is pretty sick. Like, I overdo it with my workouts, I get sick. So it teaches me to calm down my workouts or I'm gonna get sick. Basically. Because I overdo a lot of stuff I overdo a lot of shit in life in general. With stuff that I do. Pain teaches you not all berries look pretty or safe to eat. Yeah, I mean, that's true. It teaches you to basically kind of just be a little bit more cautious, I guess, with stuff in general, yeah. Are we done? Okay. Does it just end here, or... Can I take the skull back? Oh, I can't take the skull back. Ah, we missed like fucking, what, 40 fucking... No, 50 loot. Probably a fucking coin purse somewhere. No pain, no gain, but there is such thing as damage. Yeah, that's true. I mean... I'd say... Some things that are very severe may not... That was a really good fan mission, by the way. A little bit longer than I wanted to, because I'm kind of tired, but it's whatever. What I would say is... Pain, obviously. There's different types of pain. I feel like there's good and bad pain. Like, good pain would be going to the gym and working out and building myself to get stronger. That's good pain. Bad pain, basically, is, like, I, fucking... I hurt my back or I fucking, did something to my leg while working out, right? That's bad pain. I would say that would be bad pain. Obviously, that's physical pain. There's also mental pain, too, as well. Shit like that. What is it? Oh, we're good. What was I gonna say? I'm gonna hop off in about a minute or two, though, because I'm gonna go relax, and I'm gonna sleep very well tonight, I hope. I used to use Ableton Live for sound designs. I'm assuming that's like some, basically like a music creator or something like that. Free loops mixing thing, most commercial gyms. Business model rely mainly on the flaws in human psychology and oversubscribed membership. Yep, I would say that is not a false statement. I mean, well, I do think people need to be physically fit in some form or way. Doesn't have to be the gym, but kind of keeping active to keep your body going is important. I think society basically feeds on the insecurities of people. And basically that's why, you see an influx of people in January and then people get, basically they leave by February or some shit like that. But yeah, I would say gyms in general. I would say if every single member at the gym was to work out, it would be very fucking hard for a gym to basically be shit. That'd be fucking kind of crazy, to be honest. It'd be way too hard. So yeah, I do think that is a true statement. I do think that going to the gym is actually a good thing, and keeping with it is a good thing. And I do know that at certain gyms, they do try to do that, and they do try to keep people coming in and kind of like, basically, kind of consistently working out. But it can be hard because it's just, people have their own fucking life. Some people are in survival mode and all that stuff, but I do think some form of working out is good. Whatever it may be at that point. Building be smart people without being a fool, you can't. No, it's like without fools, there can be no smart people. Without being a fool, you can't know. Have a high threshold for freaking stomach as accepting reality. Got you. Yeah, it is actually interesting. I would say the other gym I went to, or I'm going to the same gym, mostly the same franchise gym for the most part, and I feel like that gym over there is pretty good. And there's some shady shit that happened back in the day when I worked at the one I worked at, but um, yeah, I do feel like that is definitely a thing. I just thinking about it, the whole idea of basically um, the whole people thing with the uh, basically you need people at you need memberships, but people not to go to the gym. That was definitely a thing at the other gym I worked at. It was definitely a thing. Shit, have the stomach perspective, don't accept that. Or there's also find ways to integrate the awareness without losing my cereal over it. Over time, first we can handle dark shit. I mean, I've been through some pretty fucked up shit, so I can understand, and I like I said, I don't mind too much. You do have to realize though, you got to make sure um who you're talking to, I guess, is pretty important too as well, right? Like some people might be triggered by some of this stuff, and maybe they're working on themselves. Maybe they're not. Who knows? We don't know. Doesn't really matter. But um, it's just depending on who you're saying it to too as well. I think is pretty important. I guess is what I would say. There's a quality of mindset by the results I get from practicing. Okay. Well, I think I feel better knowing that you basically said that you don't really try to get revenge and you just kind of just leave it as it is and just basically move on. Because from what I was getting from the statement before was like either you're trying to get revenge or you basically want people to feel like shit all the time or something like that, or kind of like think about the situation or whatever. But it just sounds like you're talking about people that are unhealed, basically, that because there's people that will move on from the situation, but there's also people that won't, and those are unhealed people. And those people are going to be like, I don't know, dude. It's basically those people might have a harder time letting go, I guess. It depends on what. There's a lot of stuff we're talking about that's extremely vague, too, as well. For me, I don't like dealing with vague shit. I like dealing with very concrete, like, information to make an assumption or, like, an opinion on. But if we're talking about vague stuff, it's kind of hard. I don't gotta fuck with people. Yeah, no, obviously. No, I didn't sound like that at all. I just didn't know, like, if someone did something that was, like, minimal or minor, like, if that would be a thing to kind of set you off or whatever. Like, I don't really know because I don't know, we've never talked about it and stuff. But I do agree, like, that people that do major shit, like, if you do something extremely major, damaging, like something that's like actually just repulsive or disgusting, then I think there has to be consequences. Usually it's prison normally, right? If you do something like that, it's usually law breaking at that point. Like some shit like that, like something pretty crazy. So yeah, I would say overall, even if someone's like, I'd say it comes down to a lot of the time. I think it comes down to more serious shit, is what it comes down to. Like, not just little shit. I'm exhausted right now. The workout was good. Honestly, I think I'm going to kind of just slowly keep out what I'm doing right now. I may not stream as much on the days I work out, and I'm going to not stream as much on the days before my next workout because I think that fucked me yesterday for today's workout because I felt more tired. And I did get less carbs in yesterday, and I think my protein was okay, but my carbs were not okay. My carbs were not good. So, and I'm not going to be 100% every day, but I just try to make it optimal as possible. But tomorrow I'll get some shit done. I kind of like the idea of going through these streams again with the fan missions. Uh, if I pick up momentum in this way, that's fine because I want to do Stardew Valley. This I do want to pick up momentum at some point again with finishing up the Celeste Farewell and the speedrun of Framed at some point. But I'm so exhausted. Like I just can't. If I was to do 2 hours of speedrunning tonight, I'd be so much in a worse of a spot, like physically and mentally. I just couldn't do it, so I can't do that right now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, I would say overall, I was talking more of like the people that are doing shit to you or whoever, right? Like whoever. if it's serious enough, like it sounds like if it's serious enough, those people are gonna have those consequences come back at them in some form or way. Not just like not from you, but from other shit. Because it sounds like what you're talking about is just more serious shit, which sounds basically logical to be honest. Like that sounds logical, right? Like that would make sense. Like if someone, I don't know, dude, killed someone you love, beat the crap out of someone for no reason that you cared about, and rob them or whatever. Just it doesn't have to exactly be that, but just more serious shit in general is what I would say. But I think that's pretty understandable. I think that's how it should work, I guess. That's how it should literally work. So, yeah. I'm gonna get rice and cook up some food. I'm so fucking tired right now. I'm not sure if I should have done that stream, but whatever, I did it, and there it is. Where it comes from, I mostly... Yeah, I used to have a lot of shame. I still feel like I have shame sometimes. I think when I started changing myself for the better, that's, I actually just... I mean, not that I wasn't changing myself for the better, but when I started kind of realizing more shit about, like, my game... Because my game rage has been a pretty ongoing thing for my entire life. But when you just start recognizing it and you start trying to work towards something different, you have a lot of pain and shame and guilt. And it's hard to, like, work through sometimes. And people basically... I don't know, they shun you, they don't care, they whatever, so I understand that. So... I don't judge them for it, like jealousy. Jealousy is something. Yeah, I think everybody, honestly, I feel like everybody has everything in them, good, bad, like all the emotions, right? We all have all of that in us, right? In some form or way, and comes out in certain times. My favorite cub is jealousy because it serves a purpose. She's trying to keep her cubs. Yeah. Mama bear protecting her cubs is jealousy. Jealousy? I say mama bear protecting her cubs is basically it's jealousy. Confused on that statement. Trying to keep her cubs safe. I understand that. Shadow healing is what it could be called. Glad I learned a lot about fast training. So, I mean, here, let's actually hold on. The fast training is more just explosive shit. Now, do I think all exercises should be explosive? Probably not, honestly. Slow and controlled reps versus explosive reps. Okay, this was 9 years ago, and I don't know if that's true or not. It says, check out this article. There's strong evidence that trying to move the weight faster and harder will make your muscles grow faster. I don't know about that. This is 9 years ago, so take that for what it is. Envy is wanting what someone else has, yeah, but feeling worthless because you feel you can't have it. Jealousy is fear of something being taken. Got it. Okay, yeah. Got you. Trying to think about that with the mamba bear. I guess the fear of it being taken from you, yeah. I guess the fear of loss, I guess. The fear of loss? I'm not sure if I call it jealousy. I feel like fear of loss. Loss of life, I guess, at that point. This is like 9 years ago. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, here we go. Control down, explode up. I mean, that's like a negative, basically. Oh, shit. What? Explosive reps are about power. Most sports like basketball and football have a high need for explosive power. I'm not saying it's better than slower and controlled. If you want to be well-rounded, you'll probably do both. I have read that some muscle groups respond better to one form than another. I guess it really comes down to fast twitch versus slow twitch muscles too as well. Probably. I don't know why I didn't think about that before, but probably fast twitch versus slow twitch muscles. I think is that what it would come down toward. If you have like, if you're genetic, so basically our genetics, so you every single person has like one predominant types of muscle. I think it's either fast twitch or slow twitch. Fast twitch is like really good for strength and power, where slow twitch is good for endurance. Excuse me. So that could also play another factor too. A little kid that needs a teddy bear to comfort them during like a parental breakup, that kid becomes jealous if you try to take that bear away from her because it's holding her together. Fear of loss, yeah, fear of loss is something you need. Sprint versus marathon muscles. Yeah, basically. Yeah, there you go, Karis. So I think basically you can go like if I'm doing like if we're talking about back extensions and I go slow on the way down and explode on the way up, that's like a negative basically. You can do those. You can go slow down and slow up. I would say as long as you're keeping it controlled, it's fine. But going fast, I think it's just I would say more power and stuff like that. But am I getting much out of it? I don't know. I feel like it's for more power and explosiveness, to be honest. But I don't know if it's for all exercises. You know what I'm saying? Northerler? I'm not sure if it's for all exercises. I feel like there's with deadlift, squats, and bench, if you're trying to get like a 1 rep max, you're gonna have explosiveness with those. But you might have like a day where you're bench pressing, but maybe you're doing controlled bench. You're like going, counting 5 on the way down, like 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000. Pause and then explode up, right? Like you might be doing that type of shit too as well. Explosive work is supposed to be performed with lighter weights, and you shouldn't be lifting significantly lighter than normal in order to slow down the eccentric. Your muscles are capable of more in that portion of the movement, which is why we slow it down. It's also much safer. Also, this stuff works for people on steroids. This is like for Reddit. We need to like try to fucking. Can we like find someone like who has like a doctor or some shit? Oh god, that is bright as fuck. Cool, dude. I don't care. Okay, he's a doctor. That's good. Professor of kinesiology. Okay, this is okay. We can try to see what this is going on here. I mean, if you're going for a 1 rep max, you want to train for explosiveness for sure. Not for that 1 rep max, but you want to train to get a higher 1 rep max, right? I teach my friends how to spot manipulation. Being someone who does it, it armors them against. Yeah, basically, teaching people about manipulation and spotting that shit is good, so you can teach people about it. Yes. That is good. That is good. I would say doing it very bad, teaching people about it good, so it doesn't happen. Basically, well, if you're lifting a car weight, maybe someday I'll lift a car weight. Maybe like a fucking smart car. Friends can safely character check me as well, since I gave them access to my knowledge that would try to hide and weaponize solely for their own benefit. It's possible, I guess. If you're doing smaller weight, for sure you could do it slower. Tough crowd herd immunity is what I call it. Let's see, hold on. This really putting the cart, apples, and horses in the wrong order. There are several other queries you should put in the coach people to start with. What are you trying to achieve? Yeah, basically that makes sense, which is what I kind of said earlier. Like, yeah, muscle, power, all that stuff. There's no absolute right or wrong answer, got it. I haven't given me stock. It depends on the answer. Should I lift fast or slow? Question. There are some lines best that can inform your decision. Once you figured out what your goal is and why you're doing the exercise in question, such as a bicep curl, front squat, or deadlift in the first place, and you'll be better informed about whether going fast or slow is the best approach. The simplest way to move forward from here is to run through 6 typical aims that you might have for your strength and conditioning training, and for me to stop hedging my bets and tell you whether fast or slow is simply better in the use case. Skill development. Here you're looking at to acquire a new skill or development as an existing one. I think it's important to do some meaningful work at each of these 3 main speeds. You want to do some reps slowly to demonstrate that you have sufficient movement literacy to perform the exercise with the correct technique, sequencing, and control. The same goes at normal speed, but we rarely see someone do an exercise or drill slowly and then preserve the same mechanics while applying greater velocity or having to handle additional load. For example, you could do all that slow stepping / striding drills you want, but when you take off in an all-out sprint, your form is likely to change. So you need to also practice motor patterns at speed. Speed and power. The next adaptation aims at speed and power. The latter is simply force times velocity. Assuming you're doing them with good technique, then do them as fast as possible. If you want to go fast, you'll need to train fast. If you want to jump high in a game, you'll need to practice doing so. If you have the skill down and technique honed, you can eventually use overspeed training, which we'll discuss in detail in a future post. I think this is pretty good. I'm not sure if it goes for every single exercise, but as long as you can keep it controlled, I think that's the most important thing. So that's what I would say. Five hundred kgs? Jesus Christ, that's fucking insane. I'm talking about 500 pounds, by the way, when I was talking about, like, my deadlifts earlier. Like, my average work-in sets. Okay. Yeah, read that. I make everyone close to me a little smarter, not without a way to protect themselves. Once you have something you can lean on for protection, especially if it's your confidence in it grows, and so does your aptitude in the subject. The count can lift the whole thing. No, I cannot lift the whole thing. And even more out of the hole. Do you see his arm? I cannot lift the whole thing. My 1 rep max. I will show you my 1 rep max, I guess. Where is it? It's on YouTube. Hold on. It's a private video because I wanted to kind of do a montage. I don't really max out, by the way. So, yeah. I don't max out. Alright, get in here. It's not near. Where the fuck is it? God damn it to hell. Hold on. Alright, let me read chat and then we'll watch this, I guess. Thank you for the 94 bits. This is 530 pounds. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is 495. We have a 10, a 5, and a 2.5. So 495 plus 505, 515, 525, 530. That's what we have. Now, I feel like, in all honesty, I could have done more. Not only just there, but I've never actually properly trained for a 1 rep max because I tax my CNS all the time and I overtrain all the time that I basically don't train for a 1 rep max. If I was able to train for a 1 rep max properly, I think I could probably get closer to 600 pounds. Like this time coming back around doing stuff, my diet has changed, my sleep is better. I will try to be more mindful of my CNS. So I should be able to hit 600 pounds for a squat at some point, yes. That's the minimum goal I want to get. I want to do 600 pounds for a squat minimum. 530, I mean, you take a look at that as a whole. And, like, that's depth. That's 100% depth right there. And then not only is that depth, but, like, I'm, like, my 5, I don't know if I have my 5. Hold on, let me see. I don't know if this is here or not. Wait a sec. I'll show you the difference. I need to hop off in a second. Fuck me. Nope, I don't have it. Okay, well, I have a 515 squat. In my 515 squat, I almost basically go out way too much. Like I step out. I'm stepping out to the point where like I'm like this, and I'm almost like going out too fast because it was like I never really go over 500 pounds for a squat. I just train under 500 pounds and do sets and reps. So that was the first time where I was like, all right, I need to not go so fast. So my 530, I went out slower, as you can see, and I went down slower too as well. My 515, I fucking dropped, dude. I fucking just dropped. And I was like, I got it back up because I was strong enough. So I'm strong enough to like center myself after this. But if you take a look here, my walkout was good. Good walkout. One step, another half step, we're good. Got angry. Get down. Going back up. Down was fine. Down wasn't too quick. And the up part was really good, I feel like. There was, like, not really a sticking point. Like, there's not really a sticking point. It was okay. Like, it wasn't a max. It wasn't a max, but it was, like, it was heavy, obviously. But also, you have to think about, too, I'm not really taking deloads properly, and my sleep was shit at the time too as well. I really honestly do believe if I train properly and I do stuff properly, I can get close. I can get 600 for sure. I'm pretty sure. Then you have half the car on your shoulders. Oh, it's only well, I guess so. I mean, kind of. So just cut the car in half then, Garrus. The knees is what suffer the most here. What's up, Lazy Ace? Isn't that much weight so bad for your back? I don't have back problems or knee problems, honestly, at all. My knees and back have never felt better in my entire life. When you train something for years and years and years, you're completely fine. Plus, there's actually a video saying that if you actually don't, like, do resistance training or strength training after the age of, like, whatever age they said to do, you actually have probably more issues with, like, joints and shit. Thank you. But I would say overall, I go for walks. I just stay active. Everything's fine. I don't really feel like anything is hurting. The only time I felt like something was hurting is when I went skating, for the several times I went skating. Because skating and then trying to do grinds on the ledges and stuff, you know, obviously is, like, different. So I'm, like, working out different muscle groups and stuff. But, I mean, I was doing the programs I'm on now. Like, if you do stuff appropriately and properly, there's no reason why your body can't get stronger and be okay. Like I said, I never went over 500 for squats. Like, the only thing here, I'll show you. Like, I would do shit like this, I guess, more so. Not exactly this, but something similar. I'm not sure if I even have it on here. I don't know where the fuck it could be on my. Maybe it's on there. We'll see. Let's see. Hold on. No. God damn it to fucking hell, dude. Okay, whatever. Is it here, maybe? I guess this is it. This was a while back. Oh, suck a dick. I don't know how to. I can't show it. Whatever, it's whatever. So, basically, I would just do sets and reps of stuff, is what I would basically do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really feel I don't feel pain or I mean, when I was lifting heavy like this, like the next day, funny enough, my body was fine. You know what happened though? I got sick. My CNS was fried. So, but I mean, like, I feel like if you do stuff gradually and stuff, like, for me, interesting. Oh, that's because of that. Fuck. Where the fuck is it then? Does it just not play? Hold on. I think what it comes down to is, well, I guess it comes down to a few things. If you're taller too as well, like that might be also an issue where you might have more prone to back injuries, I guess. I mean, it could be possibly genetics too, I guess. I don't know. But out of all the weight I've lifted before and how much I've lifted and stuff, my CNS goes out before I get injured physically, to be honest. Now, is that to say that I can't get injured? Fuck no. No. I've had injuries in the past that have fucked me decently hard. Oh, that's right. It must be down here then. Yeah. Do I have anything even in here that is... What is this? Oh, that's the shit. I did some really stupid shit. Really, really, really... Where's the other stuff? This was an interesting one. Pistol squatting 100 pounds. Like, I can... Here, actually, here. This is my... Yeah, this is like, I think this is like my video that I have shown. So, can you fuck off, dude? Thanks. So I did 3 sets of 4 at 515 for deadlifts. So this is the third set. The only thing I feel after this is tiredness. My back's never really hurted. My back's really hurt, and my knees are fine. Now, once in a while, I might feel something, I guess, whatever, wherever, but it usually I just take care of it. So it's like, I feel like once you start acclimating to heavier weights, then you're fine. I feel like that would be the biggest thing. So, acclimating better, I guess. I don't know if I ever want to truly 1 rep max, to be honest, because I feel like that would be major injury, as opposed to like doing, 3 sets of whatever here, or like doing like whatever. But I think your body just has to acclimate to it, though, I think, is the best way to put it. Just listen to your body, I think is the best way to put it, just listen to your body. If you listen to your body, I think you'll be fine. The point of the belt is to brace the belt more so you can kind of activate your core more. Basically, is what it comes down to. So, yeah, that's basically what the belt's for. I guess it's also for protection. Well, so the thing is when you actually basically hold your breath and keep your core tight and your glutes tight, your core tight, keep everything tight, you're preventing injury. Like basically you're protecting your spine basically. When you have your core tight in general, you're protecting your spine is what you're doing. And the belt can help prevent injuries with the spine, and you can brace against the belt a bit more too as well. So your body says donuts. God damn it, the hell. Yeah. I would say it just stay consistent with lifting. Don't listen to the bullshit that people say with like, oh, heavier lifting is this and that. I've been doing it for a long time. My body's fine. I just try to take care of myself as best as possible. Yes, there's risk for injury with heavy lifting and powerlifting. There's risk of injury for anything. Um, I mean, that's just life in general. But I would say it could be possibly I just have good genetics in the sense of not getting injured. But I also think that if you just kind of slowly do stuff slowly over years and years and years and years and years, your body adapts to it. Your tendons get stronger, your fucking ligaments get stronger, your fucking bones get denser, your fucking muscles get denser, your muscles get stronger. And it just takes a long time. It's just not going to happen over like a year or two. But I think that's what it comes down to. The more muscle you have, the more supported your joints are too, as well. So, yeah, I wish I had a better chair too. Actually, I do have a chair downstairs, actually. But I have a bunch of random videos here. I'm surprised I don't have the other videos. Oh, whatever. I have them somewhere. I know they're somewhere. But getting back into skating, though, once I get back into skating, I'll be able to do some more shit with my, like... Dude, my knees are just weird. Like, the muscle around my knees are sore, not my knees themselves, from doing skating. But, like I said, the more muscle you have, the more protected your body is. Oh, we gotta watch this, actually. Or read this, I guess. Cold pizza. Another thing too, speaking of cold, make sure whatever you fucking do, warm the fuck up. So if you're working out, warm up. Like I do dynamic stretching before I warm up. You can do like treadmill, whatever. Just make sure you do some warm up before you actually get into your lifts. Never fucking work out fucking cold. It's a bad idea. It's a fucking terrible idea. I've been doing it for the longest time, and that's probably another reason I prevent injuries too. Developing strength, which at most basic level, simply mass times acceleration equals force, requires both slow and fast reps. So strength basically is going to require both. So I probably should be switching it up. So power, though, I mean, it's whatever at this point. I probably should be going a tad bit slower than I actually did. How fast was I going? Hypertrophy is just building muscle. Yeah, normal to slow speed, yep. Fat loss doesn't really matter. Endurance, what type of... Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay, yeah. So there's not really a wrong answer. Let's do this real quick then. Ooh, excuse me. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. All right, so I'll be 100% honest. I think doing fast reps with deadlifts is completely normal and fine. It's completely normal and fine. I think with any main lift, doing this shit is... Where the fuck is... Let's just see maybe 3 plates and 4. So I think doing fast, like if I do fast with my squats, deads, and bench for my main lift, I think that's not a bad thing. I think that's how it should be. Now, we talk about accessories. I don't know. I feel like some accessories maybe not so much. It really depends. This was today. So I think that's fine. I think going fast is fine with main lifts. So this was today. Obviously trying to go fast, which I think is fine. I waited like literally like fucking 15 minutes. Actually, I waited like 20 minutes because someone was on the fucking hip thruster for like a million years. So I had to re-warm up basically. If that makes any sense. Cold pizza's best breakfast ever. That doesn't sound tasty. I mean, I've had cold pizza before. I just prefer warm pizza. Yeah, stiff muscles more prone. Yeah, exactly. Yes. You need to like literally get the blood flow in your body going, right? Like you need to actually warm your body up. That's why like another reason why I'm going for like 30-minute walks around the neighborhood. Yeah, it's kind of for cardio, but also it's lubrication because I don't just walk, I brisk walk. Like I'm brisk walking. Like I feel lighter too doing it too as well. Yeah, I would say maybe reheat it in a fucking air fryer, the oven or something maybe. I don't know about an air fryer, but an oven, I guess. You're always warm. Okay. I see. Okay. I did. You got. I didn't. I thought you were talking about like you like because there was at one point in time I was going to the gym when I was doing bench press. And when I was lifting heavier weight, I did have issues. I still have issues here, right? Like there's still some issues. Everything else feels pretty good for the most part, but I have issues here. And so what I would do is I would actually basically wear a sweater or a sweatshirt, basically to the gym, and I would do my sets with the sweatshirt on because I would try to warm up and really keep all that fucking heat in, basically. Still, even though it seems kind of rushed, you still keep good form so good. I mean, I've been doing it for years and years. So, the deadlift, squats, and bench doing basically very fast, I think is completely fine, unless you're literally trying to do like a specific variation of whatever main lift you're doing, which is fine, is what I would say. Pineapple is a good contrast to the mildness of other pizza toppings. Wait, hold on. What is? I said pineapple on pizza. No, I don't prefer it. I prefer mushrooms, pepperoni, garlic. I prefer that type of stuff. I can have pineapple on pizza. I don't mind it, probably because I've had it as a kid. But I think there's other toppings out there that are better. Man, this man. Okay, so I talk about this is where Northerler basically heard me talk about when you basically do 8 to 12 reps, you build sarcoplasmic fluid as opposed to hold on. Body. Can we get like yeah, great. Can we get like okay, maybe not. Okay. Is it myofibrils? I probably I mispronounced that. Bodybuilding focuses on sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, expanding muscle fluid fuel storage for maximum volume. Okay, I talked about this earlier. Oh, you guys can't see it. My bad. I talked about this earlier at the gym a bit, maybe not in extensive detail. But basically, when you bodybuild 8 to 12 reps, you're building up that muscle fuel and storage, which is the sarcoplasmic fluid that's inside, your muscles. So that is bodybuilding. People think that size equates to strength when that's not the case. I remember there was one time I got rated, and I said size doesn't equate to strength, and someone was like, "What the fuck?" Like they just basically were like, "What?" Like that's not right. And it's like, no, it's true. So 8 to 12 reps right here. You want size, you want volume and stuff like that, you go bodybuilding. You want pure strength, powerlifters favors myofibrillar, I don't know how to pronounce it, hypertrophy. Increases contractile proteins for maximum strength. So it's denser, you're going to basically have denser muscle. So you might not be like big, you might have some size, but size doesn't equate to strength. So there you go, 8 to 12 reps. Yeah, whereas powerlifters use heavier, yeah, so there you go. 1 to 5, 8 to 12. So that's what we were talking about earlier. Pineapple is rich in vitamin C, which is good for human health. You just have it on, don't have it on pizza, just have it by itself. Honestly, I don't mind, I probably wouldn't mind having it on a pizza, I just prefer not. I would prefer mushrooms, garlic, and pepperoni on pizza. Those would be my go-tos. Olives are fine, onions are fine, you know. So that's what I was talking about there. And then here, let's see how fast I was going. I think this was I'm going pretty fast here, to be honest. But I will say, going fast here is not necessarily a bad thing, because I'm trying to actually use explosiveness for my deadlift. So I think explosiveness here is fine. Explosiveness here is fine, because my deadlift, what this is going to do, my weak part of my deadlift is not like down at the ground because conventional, I think ideally off the ground is hard for most people. So it's not for me, but I can explode up pretty fucking quick. But when I get past my knees, you guys can't see, but when I get past like my knees, it's hard for me to kind of like squeeze the glutes and kind of finish out. So that end motion right there is hard. This hip thrusting is a great way to fucking basically help with that. So explosiveness here, I think is fine. I think explosiveness here is fine. That's 405. I was basically doing the same thing at 495 with like 6 reps or 5 or 6 reps. My next girlfriend is not going to be able to walk for a week whenever that happens. If that ever happens. Hee 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 ha ha ha. I made the joke before, I'll make it again, why the fuck not? So, when we talk about, I did 2 sets here. Okay, so I did 2 sets here. And, let's take a look at this. Let's just go over this. All I'm saying is that pizza without sauce is just cheese, bread, and not pizza. Hold on. Pizza without sauce is just cheese bread. Therefore, once the pineapple touches the pizza, no longer pizza, it is a grotesque monstrosity. Jesus Christ. This guy really doesn't like pineapple. Do you just not like pineapples in general, or do you just not like pineapples on pizza? Like, how far are we going here, Lazy Ace? There's one dude on YouTube, or it was an Instagram, I can't remember. You see the dude and you don't give him 2 cents. He uses a blue overall so you can't see how actually ripped he is. But he casually walks in the gym pretending to be the cleaning guy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that guy is funny for like 1 or 2 videos, and I just feel like he's an asshole. The Anatoly guy, I just feel like he's an asshole. It's funny for like a video or 2, but consistently just like messing with people in the gym is just kind of weird. I know you're talking about. I don't like his content. On the hip thrust, you were not too fast. Yeah. Yeah, I would say I was going pretty fast on all the exercises as a whole. But I feel like it's for explosiveness. Now, I don't know about this, to be honest. I think explosiveness for back extensions, as long as it's controlled, is not bad. But at the same time, I try to train for pure explosiveness, but I do feel like I should probably do maybe like 2 fast sets and then 2 slow sets, or switch off like at some point. I feel like I go really fast. I feel like went really fast on everything, but the deadlift is fine to go fast on. I think the hip thrusters are fine to go fast on. Back extension, I feel like can be good, but also, I think when you go fast on anything, there's risk for injury unless it's like controlled. Because the faster you go, you may not have control over it. So if you can go fast and keep it in control, I think it's fine. I think at that point too as well. Pineapple is good. Pizza is good. Okay, I got you. No touch. No touchy. So I did 2 sets. One at 35 and one at 45, basically. I can't believe I unintentionally cut down. That's fucking funny. I try to go all the way down, by the way. So I try to go all the way down as far as I can. And I probably should honestly drop down even further if I can. Like, even, because I feel like even right there, I should probably move this up a bit, actually, so I can get down further. I want to go down as far as I can. Ideally. And I can go down further. But here's the thing. You do not want to overextend your fucking back. Not on deadlifts, not on back extensions. That's how you fuck your back. Your lower back gets fucked up. So when I'm doing back extensions and I do this, I stop here. I stop here. When my body is, I don't do this shit. That puts so much fucking pressure on your back. I stop here. So you're doing the back extension, come up here, good, fine, go back down, do the rest of it, come back up, go straight. Don't fucking overextend and do that shit. I never do that shit with deadlifts, and I never do that shit with this. One other thing I never do too, which everybody should know, is like if you're squatting or deadlifting, never fucking keep your fucking like knees completely locked out. Always keep your bent, like slightly bent knees. Bench pressing, same thing. Never fucking fully lock out. Slightly bent. Never locked, slightly bent. This is locked, that's not locked. Basically like that. So never do that shit either. That's another reason you can fuck up your shit too as well. But ideally, the muscle you build protects yourself from joints. It burns fat, so you basically have like instant like high metabolism. On top of that, you protect your joints from building muscle. You protect yourself from building muscle. So like yes, like bench press, like I said, this is like completely locked. That's like slightly bent. So the difference between like that, right? Never ever like lock out your fucking joints. There was a video I saw. Oh, I don't know. Now I want to say it. There was like a lady who was with a trainer. She was doing leg press, and it didn't turn out well for her when she locked out her joints. It's not good. Yeah, it's that guy. So I feel like there's one thing I should be doing here is lifting this up more. You can actually adjust this, by the way. This fucking padding. No, I'm sorry. I should make it go down one, so I can actually go down further. I want to go down further. This is good to actually kind of like research. So go down further, and I feel like I could probably go a little bit slower, to be honest, if I really wanted to. But I don't think it's bad. The speed I'm going right now, it is a bit fast, but like the thing is I mean, I can basically throw up. I don't know, dude. Normal weight, I can throw up pretty easily, I guess. I mean, 45's light, I guess, though, to be honest. If I was going heavier, that'd be different. Oh, look, there's me in the background. Right here. There's me. I didn't even know you could actually... I didn't even see... Wow, I didn't even think about how much you could see in the fucking mirror, to be honest. I feel bad for streaming this person, to be honest. I didn't realize I was streaming her. That's kind of not good. I try not to do that shit, to be honest, but I didn't really think about the whole mirror crap. I guess I'll have to be a little bit more aware of that now. Because I don't want to, I don't want to be an asshole, basically. Make people feel uncomfortable. I think I just did one more and that was it. So I didn't go as fast here, probably because I couldn't. This is better speed. I probably went heavier because I was going too... It was way too light. I think I went heavier because it was way too light for me. And I wanted to kind of like have something that was like a bit heavier. Like... I feel like when your max weight on a main lift is really heavy and you have a lot of muscle and you've been strength training for a while, 45 is light. Like, I mean, I'll be honest, at my peak, 405 for squat was light. 405 with deadlift was light. Definitely easy. 405 for squat was like light warm up. Maybe back down-ish probably weight, probably. Like the end of my back downs. So I feel like I should have gone a little bit heavier with the barbell here, or not a barbell, but a dumbbell maybe here. Somehow, maybe a barbell, I guess. But I feel like I should have gone a little bit heavier. But I was also trying not to tax my CNS like I did the past week because I was just getting over a sickness this last week. But I feel like the 35 was pretty quick. This is a little bit quick too as well, but it's not as bad. I would say as long as I'm going up and basically my back is staying straight, I'm using the exact same like basically muscles on both sides and not like turning one way or another. And like I said, I need to go down further. I need to move this down one and go down further. I need a more of a reach when I go down. And I think that was another issue then probably too as well. I think that was an issue. Yeah, I think that was an issue. You can kind of see a vein in my arm, which is kind of cool. There's a vein popping out once in a while. That's kind of nice. Haven't had that happen for years because I've been just trying to bulk up. All right, I'm gonna go get some food. I'll stream tomorrow. I may stream more in the evening because I want to get some stuff done. I don't have anything that's really time constraining, so I might try to get a lot of sleep tonight and then just wake up and get the shit done I have to get done and then stream like later on. Does the pattern of the first set being harder in the next? Actually, yes, that is a thing. Actually, there's strongmen that talk about it. I don't know who it was, but these strongmen. I watched a strongman video, and they say that they train in the fucking snow. Like they're not training in the snow, but they're inside, and it's snowing outside, right? So it's cold as fuck. So they say the hardest fucking set they've done is one plate, and these guys are stronger than me by a ton. Like they're squatting probably like 700-800 pounds, probably, right? And they say the hardest they do 135, which is one plate on each side, right? They do that basically for 2 or 3 sets, I think they said, and then they work up. Um, the sets the work in sets are usually not as bad, but like warming up, you're just a little stiff, so it feels a little bit weirder, a little bit heavier maybe, or just you're trying to like still warm up a bit. But that's why you try to warm up as much as you can, basically, ideally. So yeah. But the pattern of the first set being harder is definitely a real thing for sure. The next one becoming easier, yes. As you warm up and stuff, yes. The work in sets, maybe not so much though. Like if you're doing like, 3 sets of like, I don't know, whatever. If let's 3 sets of 5 or something like that, right? Then I feel like that last set should not be easier. That should be harder. But the warm ups though, the warm ups to whatever weight you're going to, ideally yes, is what I would say. So, all right, I'm hopping off. I'm gonna get food. My rice has been sitting in the rice cooker for probably, well, since the stream started. But it probably was done. I put it in for 45 minutes because that's how long it takes when I started stream. So it was probably done 2 hours ago. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cook up some meat right now too as well. I had to de-thawed some meat for food. No, it's a real thing. No, it becomes like you're more stiff and you're still warming up. So yeah, that's the thing. If you're getting back into lifting too, you're gonna be sore as shit for a week or two. You'll readjust and reacclimate over time, right? Like you'll be less tired, less stiff, you'll have more energy. But don't let those, if you're getting back into lifting, don't let those like 2 weeks to 3 weeks or whatever discourage you from keep working out. And just make sure you warm up really well. Like warm up with I do what? Even when I was doing um over 500 for squats, I warm up with my dynamic stretching. I warm up with the bar. I warm up with 135, 225, 315, 405, like maybe 455, something like that. Maybe like 495, and then like going on from there, right? Like going depending on what I'm going to. So I warm up with the bar, even though I lift, decently. I wouldn't say heavy, but at least decently heavy. I still warm up with a bar. All right, I'm actually going. I'm yapping too much. I tend to do this too much. I'm gonna hop off. I'll be on tomorrow at some point. Good night, guys. Have a good one.